Only.
We'll unpack that.
We'll unpack it. What's going on, everyone? We are live now. Welcome to another Warski Live. I'm here with Chris. What's going on, man?
What's up?
Nothing much. And we have Azu here.
Hey, how's it going?
Azu. And we got Black D Dragon. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, what's up?
And we got Graham.
The G.
Jesus,
the
God.
G every time.
That Graham guy.
Good effort. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Thanks for being on, and thanks everyone for joining us. Lot to talk about today. Black D Dragon, you had a thing you want to talk about, right?
Yeah, it's about the whole Kraut situation with his videos attacking the alt-right.
Yeah. So
And it looks like almost that Kraut is slowly become a social justice warrior.
now I haven't been keeping up with that situation.
Nor have I.
I heard he did make a video attacking the alt-right, but what do you mean by he's turning into an SJW?
Well, if you watch all these videos and all the response videos that he gets, you will slowly understand what I mean by it. By he's starting to strawman people, he misrepresents them, he doesn't want to engage in discussion, he doesn't want to debate GF, the one who has the most knowledge about this shit.
Yeah, he seems like an alright guy.
And GF was at the start like, Kraut, if you want help making these videos, ask me, I will help you. But I think Kraut was disappointed that JF believes in race realism, and so he has to bash him, but he is not really able because JF has knowledge.
Wait, someone just said he just had a discussion?
When? With who?
Wait, did Kraut just have a discussion? Someone in the chat just let me know. Sorry, I'm gonna put that on there. Yeah, because if
I
that
think
happened, then
recently.
we should. Oh yeah, with who? A JF? Oh, with Naked Ape. With Naked Ape. So what happened there?
I didn't watch that, but what JF said about it, it's like that Naked Ape is not really that articulate about the theme.
Could you fill me in? Because I
Yeah. So what's the whole gist of
to, like,
everything?
anything. And the last I know from what we've talked about was a whole rage issue, rage after storm.
Yeah.
And we can make
The whole race realism thing.
like I'll say it here, like once the point me and Andy wanted to say is like, yeah, we correct ourselves in terms of like
We did, yeah.
like, yeah, if you want to take a whole overall average, yeah, you could say that like the country that's not educated could be a lot less lower. But what we're saying is it doesn't matter what your race is. It's just you take anyone out, regardless of the skin color, and put them in a proper situation where they'll be allowed to thrive. That's the opportunity that should be allowed for everyone. That's it. I'm not here to argue whether or not this person's smart or that. But I don't care.
Let's face it, nobody from us is like a genius or something. Every one of us is average at best, you know.
If we were geniuses, we wouldn't be here right now.
Well,
I almost had a
think-
master's. I got straight A's in
Let,
that.
let me explain my
wait,
standpoint
hang on.
about it.
real fast about that rage thing. We were talking about her sources, and then like we focused on the point where she was talking about how Black people don't have abstract thinking, and that was the things we attacked. Now, if we're talking averages, sure, yeah, totally,
Yeah.
but
The biggest problem about that situation was that Kraut crossed the line
By saying
because
what?
he was messaging the company where Rage was writing.
He
stuff.
contacted her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
yeah,
really weird.
which I'm
So-
completely
so
against. by the
Anyways,
way.
that's where we left off in this. It's now what, December? How the fuck?
yeah,
Wait, when was that anyways? Was that like
Let's
back
go
in
to-
July or
Yeah.
something?
Like,
Here, I'll
what?
search
I
it
don't-
while you all
I
talk.
personally don't understand what's going on. Why is this still happening? Like, what's the
I
well,
have no
Kraut
idea.
made a video, wasn't it? Kraut made a video. Is that how this all started?
Well, Yes, because he made like a video like the alt-right is too dumb for genetics.
Okay. Yeah. Okay,
I don't
so yeah, so he did that when let's see, I'm opening up his channel. So he's got 1 week ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry, 2
Yeah.
weeks ago, the alt-right is too dumb for a quantitative
Quantitative
genetics.
genetics.
And then his new one video was flagged, but it's now up. So I guess people on the alt-right were flagging him.
No, it
Well,
was
I heard
it,
on Twitter, I saw some screenshots of their Discord attacking Kraut.
you are fake news.
Okay, I'm not
wasn't
fake
the-
news. I'm asking a question.
I love that quote.
It wasn't the
funny.
alt-right. It was a specific guy who is like. I was looking into it. Millennial Woes did a video about it, saying that it wasn't the alt-right. It was like another fascist.
Okay. And how do you
who's
know?
living in the
All
Middle East or something? I don't know exactly.
right, all right. And Pop TV, thank you for the $2.
What's
Hey,
up?
what's up, dude? He writes, "Hey, my dudes." Thank you very much. Yeah. So he wrote the alt-right is too dumb. Okay, but what was the point of his video? It's 54 minutes, which my God, that's a
I
fucking.
see. And I'm in the same boat. Like, what's the point? Why
Yeah,
are they still
what's the
beating
gist?
this horse?
Well,
That's what I don't
from the first video, that was like he took the source of the alternative hypothesis website. They had like written studies about specific genes who have the potential that they are for intelligence.
Okay.
And Kraut basically said you can't not say that this gene is for intelligence because you don't know how really it works and that stuff. And JF basically has made a video. Well, we have studies about mice, and this genes was removed from the mice, and the mice became retarded. And so the
Okay.
meme was born. We have the retarded mice crowd.
Oh, okay. So he's just saying that his basically the gist of his 54-minute video is that we can't prove that this gene actually has anything to do with intelligence.
Yes, and JF claimed that no, we have. And
Is there
after
that? I want to search into that gene, but
well, it was more than one gene. This was like 6 or 7 genes, and all of them have something to do with intelligence. And it's all hypothesis. It's some studies were done, and because some of the genes are differently represented in races, so that makes race realism real, and to basically
What
you
is
know
that?
how this works.
Well, my thing. Okay, but okay, put all this squabbling aside. At the end of the day, then, what is this gonna accomplish? Then, let's say, okay, fine. You want to say this race is smarter than another. Okay, now what happens?
well,
Now,
Well,
what
let
happens?
me-
Because to me, it's just like doesn't matter who it is. Take either white, black, Latino, or the fucking Asian. Give them education and a proper environment to grow up in and move forward.
well, I think
What is it? What is it? What's the ultimate end goal of this?
well, we know about obviously certain areas, certain schools.
Yeah, of course, it's
how
going
you
to be
grow
crap.
up if you have parents.
Of course.
etc.
Like
Well, what I think
doesn't mean that sorry, no, you can go after. Doesn't mean like I'm not going to be able to respect the other person just because. Okay, if I'm smarter, I got A+ on all my master's program. Am I not going to respect you guys just because if you're a different skin color?
I think
Now, what does that? What does it mean? I'm better than you. Should I now? Have
However, I think that Kraut fears that some people will misuse that, like the white ethno state, because black people are inferior and Asians are superior, so we want to have our only state. But let's face it, if the alt-right gets an ethno state, they will still start racism based on white people against white people.
but
Because it's in people's nature, man.
The purity test is a slippery slope.
well, even if we're talking about IQ and stuff, on average, okay, lower IQ black people may have a higher average according to the bell curve, but there's a lot of dumb white people as well who at the bottom of the bell curve. And
You can do a few of them.
yeah, and there's a lot more of them, right? So we're not talking about IQ at this. I mean, we are talking about IQ at this point, but yeah, Chris makes a point. What's the
end game?
Are they saying that this IQ is what's causing crime or violence, or is it the areas? What is that?
No. Study was just about that there are these genes and they have maybe something to do with human intelligence.
See, I think there's a couple
and Kraut was like,
it.
no, you cannot claim that these genes may have something to do with intelligence because you have no idea how these genes work with their proteins and how they are structured and that bullshit.
Well, if they've been testing it on mice, how many tests have been done? Do you know?
Wait, is that the warrior gene?
JF.
We gotta watch JF's videos. And check that.
It's just JF's video are fucking long.
I feel like Homer Simpson, where he's got his head in the middle and the two fucking was it those punching robots?
Rock'em
They're the Rock'em Sock'em bots.
He's like, why can't we all just get along? At the end of the day, fine, there's your points. You're supposed to be helping people. That's it. Just fucking supply an area with resources. Done. Who gives a fuck?
Well, I think that because a lot of people do deny the possibility, according to the science, research, whatever, that race realism could be an actual gene, or race could be a gene rather, and a lot of people deny that. So I think with JF and everyone who's trying to explain this to everyone, try to make it a more awareness to the situation.
Then why haven't I heard more? It's always been black versus white. If Asians the superior, how come I ain't hearing shit about that?
I was gonna say, how come the Asians aren't kicking all of us out yet?
Why the fuck is that not in the? Why aren't I going around going fuck all you guys? Where's all the Asian power shit?
Yeah.
Why isn't that at the front if we're gonna talk about that? Shouldn't that be a problem then? I'm like, oh fuck, well these guys are way too powerful.
Shut up, Chris. Go back to your books.
I'm personally interested in the science of finding the knowledge genes for high IQ because if they find this cheese, man, I want some of this brain juice.
Yeah, can you inject it into people? I don't want a dumb fucking kid. Just inject them with the thing.
Inject Chinese into people.
Just give them the shot. Give them the Asian.
Yeah, give him the knowledge shot.
Or you
enhance your genetics so that you become smarter, man.
Just go around blasting my jizz in everybody.
And where does the SJW thing come in? That he's being like an SJW. It's just
first of all, Usulo has talked with JF about how about discussions between JF and the scientists that Kraut works with to make his videos. But then Kraut has made angry DMs at Usulo. Why are you talking to my friends without my permissions and stuff like that? And the last thing is about JF made a video about leaked audio of Kraut's Discord while they were watching JF's video, that 3-hour long video. And apparently Kraut was pretty much racist against French people in this audio clips. So JF made a video saying that Kraut is racist in private.
I mean,
apparently people from Kraut's Discord must flag JF's video and it was taken down.
Really?
Yes.
Everyone.
Oh wow, I didn't know about that.
Can't we just all agree that everything is racist?
Yeah,
yes.
Graham just entered in the conversation, and that's the final. The gavel's now down.
Yeah.
It's all fucking racist. Moving on.
Oh, yeah, I'm say I mean, whether or not he called
everyone
GAF. I mean, French.
I'm just tired of it.
French people can be dicks. I mean, we have them up here in Quebec.
Can I just say something about, you brought up something about SJWs that I think I should share.
Yeah.
Sure.
Have you ever heard of a YouTuber called Darkside Phil?
Oh, I was watching him last night on his compilations of how shit he is.
DSP tried it. This lad makes me laugh. I don't care if he's a shitty person. He is funny. Now, he's the same guy who wanked on a live stream, right? But he also made a video talking about SJW culture. And I was thinking to myself, oh my God, if Darkside Phil is talking sense about SJWs, then there's something fucking wrong with them, isn't there?
Wow.
Well, it's like they keep saying, the left will just devour itself.
I was fucking devouring his videos last night. Like, he is just the worst at everything. And he just blames the developers. He's like,
Yeah, he does.
like
He's like the epitome of so bad it's good.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
A real
Yeah.
fast. So a Geek Thulu, who's in the chat, is my buddy. He wrote that I'm sure we all know Liz Reptile and her boyfriend Zephyr or whatever his name is.
Okay.
Apparently, she was like, yeah, flag that video.
Yeah, and there's like photo evidence of she was involved on whose video? Kraut's video or on JF's video?
No, it was like at evidence. She was involved in the Discord of Kraut, saying that
Oh.
yeah, you were involved in that audio video. You should flag it.
So she made everyone flag a JF's video or Kraut's video?
I don't want to say it like that. There was just a picture of her saying to one person that he was recorded in it, and so he should flag it because it was not fair that this audio was leaked to JF, and that makes it illegal or something.
Wait, hang on. That girl, what's up? Habib admitted to being the one who flagged.
Oh.
What? And then Bunty's here. Yo, what's going
What
on,
up,
man?
Bunty?
She didn't ask people to do it, but she suggested it. Oh, geek. All right,
This is a mess. This is
a fucking
This is just
mess.
Is there any general consensus that we can come to?
I don't
to wrap
even
up
know
this
what's
topic?
going on. Well, Geek Thulu.
Well,
Don't
yes,
know
the
either.
videos Kraut made was shit, and that's why we have all the drama.
Hang on. Let me.
So the moral of the story is do your homework.
Hang on, I'm gonna
There you
invite.
go.
I'm
I
gonna
do my homework all the time.
Well, everyone needs to do the homework.
here because Geek Thulu.
He's got the down low.
Yeah, he's been following
Right.
this stuff.
What up, Anthony Caputa?
And
Our ghost buddy.
yo, Anthony Computer, what's going on? Let me message him the link because Geek Thulu is always good at explaining a big situation very, very quickly. Luke Blake 69, thank you for the $5. Check
Want to pull
Blake
him in here for that?
dropping like
Greece's GDP. Oh my God.
and $5. I want to explain. I'm happy to. I've been on before, so you know I'm not going to spurg out. All right, cool, Anthony. I'm in a second. Let's just get Geek Thulu in here, and which he is here. What's going on, buddy?
What's up, man?
Nothing much. Been a while, dude.
Yeah, big time at me.
Nah,
What's
I took like a week off, dude.
All right, so explain this shit show because we're clueless, as you can see.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Oh, okay. So JF and Kraut have been going back and forth about this race realism thing about biology and how it determines genetics and the differences between races on a genetic level. So Kraut has gone back and he's like confusing social science with biology and he's getting a lot of bad information like about the science of biology from people that are chemists or people that aren't really qualified to speak on it. And JF is he works for a university as a biologic researcher, I think. From what I
No, it's a professor.
Oh, a professor.
It's the University of the People, like the first free university in the internet.
Okay.
But they've been going back and forth, and JF's been saying, "Hey, why don't you come debate me? Let's talk about it, and let's discuss the science of it." And Kraut and crew have been, no, we're going to take the piss out of you, So they've been doing that, and JF's been like, all right, well, they want to take the piss out of me, I'll take the piss out of them too. So he's kind of like trolling back, and Kraut got triggered. And so we all know Kraut has a quick fuse, and we know he overreacts to things and does things that maybe he shouldn't do or significantly regrets later. But yeah, so JF was doing a stream where he was going over this private audio that was leaked from the Discord. Durst server is the Discord. So Kraut, to me, I don't think it has anything to do with the whole racist or saying bigoted things about French people. Is the reason why I got flagged. I think it got flagged because there were
really, really dick French people, and French people have been dicks to the world in the past.
I've been to Quebec. I've been to Quebec for comedy festivals, and they are assholes.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I'm French, and I'm a tremendous asshole. I can attest to this.
That's right.
I can attest to it too. He's a horrible person.
Yeah. Anyways, continue.
Okay, so I think the reason why Kraut and company got really upset was because they had an actual a biologist that was in this audio saying, going over what Kraut's side of the argument was, and said, no, Kraut, you're wrong. JF's actually right about this, and it dismantled everything that Kraut's been putting forth with all these videos.
In the live stream, there was like a point where JF was like, yeah, and here comes the compilation of people saying that Kraut, you're wrong and JF is right.
Yeah. And Sandre was getting very upset. And of course, Liz and Zeph are in it. Around like the 9-minute mark, you hear Zeph. I was doing the dishes and I heard a voice. It's like, hey guys, I gotta go. I was like, what the fuck? And so I immediately ran back out and like fucking rewound it.
So you left the dishes unclean.
Yeah, you piece of shit.
Hey man,
This is like ditch the dishes moment.
It's my birthday week. I can do what I want.
Oh, okay. Right, okay.
Don't hate. Don't hate.
Excuse me. Sorry.
I'm gonna intro through $2 instead.
What?
LOL faggots.
Thanks. Thanks. So, like, I understand psychology. This may be where he's coming from, I guess. Is he coming from a more social science aspect? Because my point is, yeah, again, you can put anybody in any certain situation with nurture and care and education. Doesn't matter where their starting point is; they can become intelligent, regardless of where your zero or starting point is. But if Kraut's arguing from that point, like the thing about social sciences, and even I admit it, is that it's a soft science. Everything's fucking gray, and the variables are not consistent with anyone because each person's coming in with a different set of skills and intelligence. And
yeah, that's why I say that sometimes you see that for some people it's much more easier to become more intelligent than others.
Right.
Others have to work hard. They have to learn and beat this stupid knowledge in themselves, while others just read it one time and already know all of it and they have no problem.
That's right. So like, I'm not gonna get mad at somebody who's just fucking a genius or like fucking an autistic person who just boom, they can pick up stuff. I'm like, oh well, he's smarter than me.
However, even though you do make a point there, Chris, even though you do make a point, and I agree, understanding if there is an intelligence gene
is a great starting point. I agree
100% because then we understand more about biology and humans and then race.
You gotta look at the bright side of it.
Yeah, and then you have that base where then you can take all the soft science stuff and then look at each person and go, all right, how does this one person relate to this standard? And then you can fill in the gaps of whatever they fucking need.
And denying it, as Kraut is doing, when a biologist and other people are destroying him and
then I guess
debunking him,
I would have
and
to.
he's not wanting to argue back or debate back, rather, that's pretty soft.
Well, I was in JF's Discord, and they have posted what Kraut said in his Discord after JF made his long videos about why Kraut doesn't debate JF, and he was like, "I don't give a French drunk man my time of the day," or something like that.
I really think that if those two got together and actually talked about like the biology and the social sciences behind the thing, that would be an incredibly interesting stream.
Absolutely,
Yeah, fantastic.
Because now we're taking there's pros and cons to every side, much like Star Wars.
Right.
No.
Sides.
The bigger problem is-
No spoilers. I'm gonna go see it at 8:45.
No,
Oh,
no,
nice.
man.
Yeah, I gotta go see it too.
Hey,
Dark side loser.
something.
The biggest problem is that
No, it's not. They don't lose until the next episode. This is the middle.
Oh, so you know a
There's
spoiler
gonna be
for
one
the
more.
that's so
There's got to be one more. There's no.
The only
Spoilers!
the only thing I've been paying attention to Star Wars wise was the EA controversy.
Oh my god.
That was
it is in
really absolute.
Who will argue you on that?
Oh,
one?
I have no.
Oh
words.
yeah.
Because he bought the game and likes it.
I like it. It's good. Like to me, the whole microtransaction thing. Like to me, I feel bad for the people that actually bought it because they're basically gambling with their money. You know,
I feel sorry for those 12-year-olds that go, "Mummy, can I use your card?" Sure, and then they buy a whole bunch of shit, and the mum's like, "You little bastard."
You feel bad for the kids? Fuck
I
you.
would feel bad for them in a
Bad for the
way,
parents.
It's
and the parents, the family, and all that.
like,
But then again, the whole scheme, being serious, was so sneaky and conniving. Even the state of Hawaii was saying, in his words, it's a Star Wars gambling machine.
Wait. The state of Hawaii.
yeah,
Yeah.
Hawaii. They were pushing forward a lot of legislation to block any type of microtransaction that was like random, and
A fucking island. Am I missing something
yeah, the
here?
state was like,
The state of Hawaii.
If Hawaii,
The island state of Hawaii.
how are you not happy in Hawaii? If they're upset at the game, shut it down.
didn't one country in Europe start banning loot boxes or something? Belgium or something was.
yeah, I think it's Belgium or Denmark. I can't remember which one.
I'm sorry,
I
like
hate loot
it
boxes.
should be illegal.
Yeah, I mean,
I just have
It's
to
pretty
say
much
that
illegal, yeah.
I had a really big smile after hearing that EA dropped like 6 billion in stock prices after Star Wars controversy. I had the big smile.
And
be
the thing
honest,
is, the thing is that I see a lot of articles about EA, and they're like, "Oh, they haven't learned their lesson from the Star Wars controversy." No, they're getting desperate, so they're making more games like UFC 3 with more transactions. Is because Star Wars has made them lose millions in stocks. So what do?
Well,
They,
from what
They double down. That's what.
Yeah.
From what I understand, they've like across the board, EA has stopped like all microtransactions. Like and their big money maker was FIFA.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, they put the kibosh on all of that, and they're trying to reevaluate how because the thing is they're only making extra money. They're not making it's not like they're going to sell whatever copies they're going to sell, and that's generally what's going to keep their company solvent.
Interested me is on Black Friday, their games were not bought at all. I don't know exactly where, but Black Friday in general, I just seen like articles where like there was Star
Prices are
Wars.
slashed.
Saw that.
I think it's sold out. It's just Battlefront 2 still on the shelf. It's like $10. No.
Well, I think people have proved their point that they don't want microtransactions. Me personally, I don't give a shit because I never buy a microtransaction in my life.
That's right.
I just pretend that it doesn't exist in the game. I'm like, what? It doesn't exist?
I'm
There's a
sorry, I
difference
needed to get my
between
Batmobile and Back to the Future car for fucking Rocket League. It had to happen.
I get some cosmetic stuff in multiplayer games.
Geek, Liz
We're gonna
Reptile
move on here after this.
threw on $10 and
Hey,
wrote,
Liz.
guys, I am balls deep with this shit. Please DM me so I can let you guys know what happened. Kraut's words were taken out of context. It was clips taken out of context. I am a mod in that server.
Ooh, the the plot
The plot
I don't see how anything was really taken out of context. I mean, Kraut said some pretty damning things, and it really wasn't Kraut's words that were the most damning thing about the whole stream. The most damning thing about the whole stream was that he actually had a biologist in there saying, "No, Kraut, you're wrong," and now he's throwing a temper tantrum.
All right,
Sweet
and,
Jesus.
and that's that. And
That's pretty
Blake-
damning.
Barnaby
Saying.
Arnold O'Connell, $11. Thank you. Nah, the group was pissed it was recorded without its knowledge. Recordings were taken by an insider to a private Discord. Anthony Caputo, $5 says, "Yeah, let's get one of the flaggers in to explain it all."
You guys should get.
These people act like children. God damn, this is what I'm saying. Can't we all just get
don't
along?
flag anyone.
Can we all?
Unless they're doing
Stop with the
actual
flagging.
horrible hate content, you can't flag people. Like, could you guys fucking like settle down there, bud?
Yeah,
Boober
y'all need to
Lee-
settle down.
Yeah,
That's a
Boober Lee,
YouTube
$2.
move to
What is-
flag
Like,
the
we're
people.
supposed to be better than this.
Yeah.
Boober Lee asked, "What's the Kilroy and T drama?" Well,
Let's-
I'm explaining everything slowly. I'm come from the north.
What up,
$2,
Malcolm?
$20. Thank you very much, my brother. What's good, people in the chat? What's good, Warski and guests? Fuck EA for being greedy. Fuck FCC for net neutrality.
Yeah.
I hope Kilroy doesn't go to shit, and I'm severely disappointed in how Kraut has been acting recently. Yeah, me too. Unfortunately,
So-
You should probably use that as a segue to move on. Then.
Yeah, that's
I-
which way-
Wait,
which
and
way-
Tuesday
I
money,
posted-
$5.
What
What's
up
going on?
today?
One last thing, like you guys
Okay.
should invite JF and Kraut on.
We probably have to. We're gonna Dr. Phil this.
I
next
will,
week. We're
I
gonna
will,
Dr.
yeah.
Phil this.
I
We'll get to
I'll
the
throw a
bottom of
message
it.
for sure.
posted a link in the group chat of a picture, and that's all the evidence that exists about this flagging situation. Do with it what you want. It's just a picture.
I just want to like throw it out and just let the fucking dogs go at it and just.
Well,
pause.
I'll just do a quick
Throw it and be like, what?
screen share here, just so people can see what.
And afterwards, we'll either go into FCC and net neutrality thing, or we'll talk Kilroy for a little bit.
I'll
We
look
should
at
save
this.
Kilroy for
Well,
last.
this is what we're talking
All
right here.
sounds good. Here's what we're talking about.
Right here. So, can I DM you? This is illegal. Sure. I told you. Liz said, I told you, for fuck's sakes, report the stream. Zeph, report it. You voice was on it. And then Kraut goes, everyone reported or not? No, Kraut, do not report it. You aren't supposed to report things that aren't breaking the terms of fucking service.
And then they
Yeah,
want to
make a
throw.
response video, but don't report the thing.
And I like him, but I'm not going to defend these actions. 100% not.
And
The
then they want to
saddest thing
throw
about-
Habib under the bus. They want to throw Habib under the bus because he's the one that actually went through and reported it. But the thing is you also have to take a look at the intent on what some people do. Like with my problem with Kraut and Rage Against the Storm, I don't agree with a lot of the things she says, and I think she's probably a bit racist. But you know, the fact that you intended to reach out to a perceived employer at the time, you still made that attempt. You were still making an attempt to do something that was really shitty and antithetical to a lot of the shit that you stand up against. You know, it's like I have a problem with somebody, you know, that says, "Oh, I am all about free speech and freedom," and then he's like, "Hey, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and fucking report you to your boss."
And I hated that. I hated that video you did after talking about how, you know, how words have consequences, which I agree with. But if you take someone's words and bring it to their employer to have them fired, that's beyond consequences. That's you're trying to be shitty to them. That's why I don't agree with
That's
that.
exploitation.
Like saying the N-word at a food court, like I said in my other video, out loud, and you're physically assaulted. There's the consequence. But for someone who believes something and puts it online, and then you take that and bring it to their employer, is the equivalent of, you know, someone being drunk and you took a picture and sent it to their boss and
It's just-
like, look
it's
what they're
just
doing.
Great
Let-
fair,
let-
China
let
one
me-
fucked up my orange chicken. So
Yeah.
Let me
I can't help it.
explain something. Most people that I worked with were like, you know, you have to separate your work life with your private life.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Don't take your work life into private and private into work.
Yes, and Liz Reptile, $10 says we all calmed down and talked about it. Trust me, we did not mass flag shit. It was flagged for hate speech, and that would not be what it would be flagged for.
There's no such thing as hate speech.
Get off of your fucking geek hates me and will do anything to discredit me. I don't have to do anything to discredit you, you fucking bog witch. You're doing it yourself.
Oh. You know where to Dr. Phil this?
Ouch. Fire.
Yeah, Graham.
Well, if Liz wants to defend herself,
she lost me at hate speech.
Hold on, Graham. You were saying something was sad about the situation.
I'm sorry, what was that again? Sorry.
You were saying something about the saddest part of the situation is.
Oh, right, yeah. The saddest part about the community guideline services on YouTube is that things that are meant to be, against the community guidelines get away with shit. And the things that are not, you get the idea. Like, I've noticed a lot of pedo shit lately on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's getting, swept under the rug. Like, Eldergate was happening, and I was thinking, what the fuck is going on? So I looked more into it, and I was seeing these kids getting exploited. Like, YouTube, what the fuck? And then obviously it was a backlash. People started talking about it. But the thing that pissed me off the most is that when I saw one of those videos, it was monetized. While videos that I've made that got demonetized for bullshit reasons.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, I think the flagging system's like really broken to a point where it's used pretty much as a weapon rather than an actual reporting tool. Now I'm sure it's just a reporting tool a lot of times. And
I think at this point, a weapon. Good description, by the way, but it's also a bit of an understatement. It's more like now a nuclear bomb at this point.
It's a weapon of mass destruction.
Yeah, because
you can ruin lives.
I hate to interrupt you guys, but I gotta go out for my birthday dinner and prepare for The Last Jedi.
Happy birthday!
Nice, happy birthday.
You have a happy birthday.
Hey, thanks a lot. Thanks for the invite. You guys have a great night.
For explaining.
I might be doing a drunk stream later, so if you guys
all right,
enjoy your strippers.
Sweet, sounds good.
All right, so segueing on to
Net neutrality.
net neutrality. Yeah.
Oh,
Net neutrality.
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
Don't
Graham's
get me
got
started.
some words
Don't
to
get
say
me
for
started.
this.
Hang on, I have one thing I want to say about this. I find it really funny how Cult of Dusty yesterday tries always bashing skeptics as he always does. He writes, a net neutrality has been passed by Congress, but at least we got rid of those pesky SJWs, like insulting the antis for not talking about net neutrality enough and and only talk about SJWs. So I'm like, I swear to God, if I click his channel and I don't see a video about net neutrality, I'm gonna flip. I click his channel, nothing about net neutrality. So, Dusty, you dumb motherfucker. We can make videos about, and by the way, Philly D talked about it like 5 times.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
someone
didn't
like
we
us
say like about it was implemented against the will of the people?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, pretty much.
86% were against the removal of it, and they still passed it anyway. Now it has to go to Congress, I believe.
Congress is going to shoot it down. So
There
hard.
is now a multi-state lawsuit against the FCC for the vote.
Yeah.
It hasn't even made it to Congress yet, and the states are just dogpiling them.
What about Hawaii?
Yeah. As I would put it, we've lost the battle, but the war, oh my God, is
The
still
war
on.
has begun.
The war has
It's
begun. Ass pie, you are dead. You are dead, ass pie. I call him ass pie. Doesn't he look like Butthead from Beavis and Butthead?
He totally does.
I think there are two sides to the story because
He's the
some
Beavis
people
and
make
Butthead.
videos like losing net neutrality is not that much of a big deal.
Yeah,
And others people think about it, well, it's the destruction of the internet. And I think it's better if it stays in place because humans are garbage and they will misuse the opportunity to make money off of it because humans always want to make money.
Hey, look, I saw Razor Fist's video you know, he's a very intelligent guy. He's very smart. I'm inviting Aydin, by the way. She has to come on.
Oh shit! Right on.
I understood what where he's coming from, but no, making a cable like package for a certain website
that's fucking gay.
Is
fucking
is gay. That's what it is.
I mean,
Not homosexual.
Let me give this
that's just
video.
gay. I mean, we can get arrested
No,
for
the biggest
misgendering
thing that
someone,
I
but-
cannot understand is
No,
net neutrality is a system that's in place for that.
Wrong. Hang on.
Sorry.
No, Bill C-16 is for
Yes, that's-
employers who use misgendering as harassment.
Oh,
So if I go,
okay.
hey, Tony, and her name's Tanya, and I just keep doing it over and over.
Oh, okay, then I understand
If you use that as a weapon, it's not actually. If you misgender someone, you can be like, no, I fucked up. Sorry.
Okay. All right.
It's
That's
fine.
fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm saying we have to do
All right.
it. You guys gotta do it. Sorry. Go ahead, Black. Sorry.
The thing is, net neutrality was a system in place so that the tech companies would misuse the speed of the internet. Why would you?
Because he worked for a company and has friends in it that benefit from it.
Yeah, that's the
Well,
only
hey,
way.
Aydin,
That's the only
That's
way.
the truth.
It's gone. Sorry.
Good.
Oh, hello, Aydin.
Sorry, I just got out of another stream, so I was like, oh, hey.
Oh shit.
Yo, we just talked about the just real fast. I just want your thoughts on it before we continue on net neutrality. What was your thoughts on the whole Kraut and JF situation?
Well, I without going into too much detail, we should be aware that there was a channel in some Kraut related server. I don't know anything about this. I'm not related to this. I don't know anything about it. I'm tertiarily involved. That at least was, from my understanding, designed to collect docs on me.
What?
What?
Yeah.
On Kraut's server?
I don't know how much he was involved in it or anybody was
Sorry,
involved in it. But yes.
Not dox.
Yeah,
I don't care.
what?
I don't care how much you
Dox
disagree
is
with
on you.
somebody. Like, don't be a fucking dick.
Well, I don't know. I don't know because I don't know. I don't know. All I know is, okay, here's what I know is that there was a list of channels and they were a bunch of people's names and my name was one of them, along with JF and fucking like Paul Joseph Watson, all kinds of people. Faith Goldie. Oh, geez, hang on. Let me pull up the list. Where is it?
Was Coach Red Pill one of them? Because he made a video
No,
like
he actually had
wants
his
to
own
dox
entire server. He did not have a channel. He had his own server.
Yeah,
The
he would.
channels were Alt Hype, me, Alt Hype, myself, American Renaissance, Baked Alaska, Blonde the Belly of the Beast, Brave and Ruin, Brave Fashu. I don't know pronounce anything French. Black Pigeon Speaks, Countercurrents, David Cedarwood, Demography is Destiny, Faith Goldie, James Alsop, Jean-François Garipé, Lauren Rose, Libertarian Realist, Mark Collet, Millennial Woes, Nick Fuentes, and again, Paul Joseph Watson.
I on there?
Yeah,
No, unfortunately, you guys were on the list. You're not part of the terrifying. All right.
I was like, that just list. They might as well just.
You're not racist enough, guys.
Well, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this list is. I really
Millennium
don't.
was already doxed once, wasn't he not?
Yeah, everyone knows Millennial was his name. Well, it's easy to find out. But
Zach.
yeah, he said Zach. I actually don't know. I don't.
No, I have no idea.
This is Final
I
Fantasy.
I just blurred out his name.
Final Fantasy. God damn it! His name's Zach.
So
No one cares
What
afterwards.
timeline are we in?
wait. So fucking. Did anyone like respond to that list of like doctors? Like, what happened with that
I'm
list?
gonna be very honest with you, Andy. I respect the shit out of you guys. I really like you. I don't know how much I want to talk about it right now because it looks like some of this is going to be coming out in kind of a more direct way that I don't know anything about it. I don't. Everything has been told to me because it's been like, hey, did you know you're being doxxed? Hey, did you know you're being attacked? And I've been like, okay. I didn't know. I'm sitting over here. I have no idea about this shit.
So what are your plans for this weekend?
Right? So I'm not going to speak about anyone. All I know is this is what I've seen. That was a list of people, and Edgy Sphinx Braving Ruin posted that list this morning on Twitter, so I'm okay saying that because he posted it. and it was sent to me by multiple people, actually. Not just one. Multiple people sent me that list and said, hey, did you know that you're being attacked? Or that they're collecting your docs? And I was like, what? Okay. You know, a spooky time. But, you know, what are you supposed to do? I at least the way that I perceive of myself is that I think I'm one of the nicer people on this fucking platform. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm incorrect. But, I don't think
I don't know what like what's this whole
Like, look,
finding people's fucking
well, that's
names
yeah,
and
exactly. What's like if the only person, and mind, I don't promote anyone going to someone's house and fucking assaulting
Ever.
someone, but the only people I will actually respect are Jay and Silent Bob, because they're the only ones who went to someone's house and solve the issue face to face. The rest of it, okay,
This is the originals.
yeah, unless you're willing to do something like that, like just
I don't-
let it go.
I
Just let
don't
it
get
go.
this. It's like why do you want like
It just seems so unnecessary.
Yeah,
is it to have you fired? Is
yeah.
it to have
What's
you
the end game? What's the end game?
I don't know. I really don't know. And to me,
I think it's
like,
intimidation.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
probably it.
because look, I ask myself, how does this make his point more valid?
Yeah,
It
but
doesn't.
doesn't. It's intimidation. That's what fucking Kim Jong Un's trying to do. And look, no one gives a fuck. We're just
I
getting.
think it more invalidates his
The
point.
only thing I think about Kim Jong Il is who knew in the 21st century a midget could be so intimidating.
A short, fat midget.
That's right.
Just have the
He
world.
is Eric Cartman.
Eric Cartman has the world held hostage.
Oh.
Someone just sent me, I believe it's Kraut's Discord, and it's like, you know how you can make separate chats for different things?
Yeah. Channels.
Mm.
Yeah, and you could lock them and then unlock it for certain people in your tiers.
Yeah.
Someone a minute ago just sent me Baked Alaska, American Renaissance, Aydin, Alt Hype, and these are all locked channels.
Yes.
So there's channels on his actual Discord now.
This is a secret Discord, as far as I can tell. Or not secret, it's locked, essentially. And yes, but I will not give any public information about this right now, because I think that Edgy will come out with it tomorrow, or the next, Braving Ruin.
Oh,
And
Zeth's Discord?
no, this is Kraut's.
He shouldn't allow to have something like that on his
If I ever
Discord.
saw that, oh
He
my,
should have done something.
close it down. I would shut her down.
I was actually, Andy, I was very happy to see you weren't on it, because it was everyone. It is everyone. It is everyone, and it's going to come out that it is a lot of people that I have respected, and including Kraut himself. Look, for me to be completely honest about this whole thing, I'm sorry that I just came on this. I know you haven't been streaming that long. I made this channel.
Take your time.
The people that were my influences when I decided to make this channel, it was Kraut, Edgy, Ape. I mean, there were lots of people, but my main influences, Kraut was a major one of them.
Mhm.
And I really offered to help him on these videos that he tried to do. And I offered openly, and I'll say this with 600 people watching, I offered, and I said, I'll tell you everything I know about social science related to these questions. And I was not met with a very positive response. And, well, that's a very nice way of saying it. I won't say exactly what was said, because it was hurtful. But, and it's been that way every time I've tried to reach out to him.
What? And in the chat,
He's digging his own grave.
yelling at me. Zeph's like yelling in the chat, saying, "Read the fucking screenshot." Like, what screenshot? First of all, what are you talking about? Secondly, I see you, Zeph, wrote a tweet. I absolutely agree. Anything and everything. I'm glad we could all agree on something. Now, game on. And this was in response to someone breaking rules or something, or I can't. I would need to really
Can
look
we all
into
just
this.
like sit down and have a joint?
Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone-
that would be great.
That
I would
would be
love to just
fantastic.
smoke some
Right
weed
now.
and get the fuck all the shit out. Oh,
Aydin, can I ask you a question? I just want to
Absolutely.
understand it. Kraut asked you a question about these teams, and he wasn't satisfied with your response, or how did it
Oh.
work?
wait. No, I do have something here because I don't want to give fake news. Obviously, the
Sure you don't.
thing I was just talking about, like everyone's name is who's listed on this Discord. What I was sent is Zeph's Discord, and he's showing me
okay.
it's literally just everyone's name, and when you open it up, it's how to debunk their videos.
Which is fine. That's
Yeah.
okay. All I was
That's what it
sent.
looked like from
All I was sent was the picture, right?
okay.
And so I was really spooked because it's kind of scary, right? Particularly when there is talking of doxing going on. And I mean, I don't know Zeph, I don't know them really at all. In terms of I'm sorry, could you rephrase what you asked me? I got a little bit.
Oh no, I didn't ask you anything. I just said that it was
Oh no, black.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I
Sorry.
just wanted to know that
Blackie.
Kraut asked you question about these teams, about intelligence and race and stuff, and you answered him. And was he then dissatisfied with your answers, or how did it work?
Let me be. Okay, so if this comes to a head, the fact is that I reached out to Kraut, and I said after the first video that he did on this, because look, I'm not alt-right, I'm friendly with them, because I don't hate people for their politics. We just disagree, and I reached out to him and said, hey, I mean, I made the very obvious public post on the first video that he did and said there were a bunch of problems with it. And, you know, I went in and docked him outside of that and said, hey, you missed the social science aspect of RK selection theory, for example, which I did an extensive talk with Tildir on. We went into the social science about how this works, the idea of how RK selection theory is applied to human biology and human social psychology and evolutionary social psychology. And I said, you missed this, and it makes your argument look misinformed. Okay. I told him that, and he called me a cunt and was kind of rude. And and look, he's going to get mad and see this, obviously. I like Kraut. He was one of my fucking inspirations for doing this shit. And so for me to now be like put on a channel and being said, hey, we're going to dox you, and they're saying it's not doxing. We're going to compile information on how to destroy you. What are you going to destroy about me? I make videos about social science and social psychology that are just based on data. I obviously have a bias, which I've been very honest about since day one. I'm a conservative. I'm a Republican. Well, I'm not a Republican.
Well,
but
at least you're honest about it.
Why would he call you cunt? What a fucking asshole.
I mean, I don't know. I tried. I tried my best. I really came out and said, here's an olive branch.
Unless you messaged him, hey, you faggot, just so you know you were wrong, and he called you cunt, I'd be like, fair enough. But I'm sure you messaged him and you went.
Isn't that what everybody does for you anyways, Andy?
Yeah.
No, I came out and said, like, hey, let me help.
So here's what I'm hearing. Kraut, if you're listening, I'm hearing someone who's extending their arm, wanting to talk. There's respect, and I hope you can fill that hand with your hand and have a conversation, because that's what needs to happen. Let's go. Come on.
Or you can just call people fucking cuntings and look like an asshole.
I have no idea who this person is, but it says more about him than anyone else, as far as I'm concerned.
That's an outsider's opinion.
That's an outsider's opinion.
Yeah, same here. It's how I see it too.
Real fast, that girl, hey, what's going on? She asked me to come on. She only has a few minutes.
What's up? And sorry, I gotta say, that girl, it's finally, I guess, nice to meet you, because I see you pop up everywhere sometimes. I'm like, who the fuck is
he? She literally said the other day,
every
who the fuck
time,
is this? I see all the time.
Where did you come from?
I'm like, it's that girl.
and that name is just like, it's gotten not annoying, but what the fuck? It's like Derek's name. It's just like what the some black guy. Like who
some black guy, that girl.
That girl. So, anyways, nice to meet you.
But I don't know. I think that Kraut's a bit. I think he said he was a bit tired to hop on or whatever. I don't know. But anyways, I just want to clear something up. I'm sorry. I'm like really stressed right now. But
you're right. Okay.
Yeah.
If you can't be, I need a minute. You can always come back.
No, I just wanted to clear something up. Because Aydin, if you saw screenshots of people who were on the channel, like different channels, like different YouTubers, they were not there like to be against you or anyone else. They were there because they had promised him Kraut, or just to like do something with the alt-right. I don't know what it was. I was asked, and that was all. It was not like any sort of ill will.
I'm sorry for you, and I'm going to tell you right now what's going to happen. And I am truly sorry if you were not involved in this. But what's going to happen when this all comes out is that you and a lot of other people are going to get implicated in this. Because I know. I don't necessarily blame you, and I don't really blame anybody because I don't know. I don't dislike anybody in this thing. But you and a lot of other people are going to get implicated in this doxing brigade. And it's going to look like, I'm not saying that it's indictive or that it is implicating anyone. And it's kind of why I wanted to get on this. I'm so sorry. This is going to end up being a fucking weird emotional stream, Andy.
No,
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Are you guys okay? Patreons, are you guys good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right.
It's kind of a big deal. So
we're all good
take
here.
your time.
We're all good.
It's going to end up, I'm just saying, and I'm not really, like, to me, people attacking me doesn't really bother me. It's when you attack people that I care about, and not you, excuse me, I'm using the royal you, excuse me, not you in particular, that girl. We know everyone who was involved in this. We have everybody whose name was involved in the server.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Yeah, we do. And unfortunately, I can't control how that's going to come out. But it looks really bad for anybody who appears to be involved in a sort of doxing brigade. And I know that appears horrible because I know not all of you were complicit in it. I know, for example, there are particular people that I have no issue with who were like, oh shit, we didn't know. I didn't know that there was doxing going on, that this was an attempt to collect the dox on people. The problem is, what are we supposed to do to differentiate? It's gonna, okay, I'm sorry. I don't know how else to help. I don't know what to do.
I know. It is an issue because, I mean, sorry, it's just, all I did, I just joined it because I, agreed that, I would, because he wanted people to be making videos and alt-right. I said I would make a video, and that's it.
Yeah,
and,
but I'm not alt-right, and I got.
I honestly, I know that you're not part of the alt-right. I know I don't really know much about a lot of this stuff. I was just gonna make a video about the politics, but I don't want.
Yeah, you want to basically talk about the alt-right, which is fine. You can bash the alt-right. You can criticize other people's politics, no matter what's right, what's wrong. It doesn't fucking matter, and you have the right for that. But now you're part of this a Discord that unfortunately sounds like it may have been some sort of doxing thing.
It was collecting some docs on people. We have evidence of it. It's going to come out, but like. I can't say too much about it. This is secret right now. All I'm saying is that I'm sorry if you were involved in this and you really did not intend to be involved with fucked up shit. I am truly sorry. But you kind of had to look at the other side.
What we wanted to do was make videos about politics, but I don't know why people keep doing this. It's just, I didn't want to be involved in this. I never wanted to be involved in drama or anything. I don't. Sorry, I'm just.
No, it's okay.
Well,
Don't
I
worry
mean,
about it.
I'm already going down. I'm like having to deal with a lot of trauma in my own life. But I have to deal with it.
Yeah, it's all fine. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
But even if there weren't,
it's okay. I'm not mad at you in any way.
I know. But it's just I'm probably gonna shut down my Twitter or whatever. But
don't worry about don't do that.
Hey, hold on. That girl, hold on.
Yeah,
Like when it comes to, and this is what so there's my final thoughts on this thing. I'm gonna pull a Jerry Springer. No, like you do have to, and this is what I encourage Rage After Storm doing. Like when things heat up, you have to be careful what you are going to say on the internet, where you're going to do, who you're gonna talk to, and you know, whatever you do, it's you do have to take responsibility for it. Andy and I got into a fucking thing at Teal there, and we were like, oh fuck, all right,
massive,
you know,
yeah.
And it's one of the most difficult things to do psychologically, whether you're online or whether you're just having an argument with your significant other or your family. It's one of the most difficult things to do. I'm not saying it's you or you wrong or anyone. If you're wrong, one of the most difficult things to do is to admit that, own up to whatever it is, and set the ship straight. And it's just a lot harder on social media because there's all kinds of opinions flying around. If you guys notice, I'm not on very often, and I don't participate in this stuff too often.
We have a lot of research to support some of this. I'm sorry. Oh shit, I can't talk.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't be on anything, and I'll just start talking about research.
Yeah, we need to do something, Aydin, because there is a lot of research, and one of the things is
we should, Chris. We need to do something because you've studied this stuff as well.
Yes, but we will, and I'll be in contact. But it's nice to see you again, and I won't jump into this stuff because you can end up in a situation like how you're feeling right now, and you know you can't take those words back. You can delete videos, but then if everybody already knows, you have to, hey, you know, this is happening. How are you going to set the ship right? You know what I mean? Like it's a constant battle. So you know, you have to be careful. You have to be mindful about the way you say things and what you say. Make mistakes. Hey, you gotta nobody's fucking perfect.
That's what it's about. And unfortunately,
I don't even know what's going on. I barely even know. I mean,
it's gonna be okay. I'm telling you right now. That girl, how long have you been around on the YouTube sphere? 2 years, 3 years?
Just a year.
Oh, I thought it was longer than that. I'm fucking stupid. You'll be fine. Yeah. And most of the people are going to be fine. Okay. It's not going to negatively affect you. And by the way, right now, I'll tell you, it's gonna seem really fucked. Okay? It's gonna seem like this is the end. Don't worry about it. It will get better. People will forget it. However, some of the things that happened in this server, they are not going to go away for some people. You know? And I know I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying that some of these things are going to be permanent for some people who were implicated in this.
That's what that's the reasons why I wanted to come on here. Don't
worry for you. You're fine.
But I just wanted to kind of distance myself because I had nothing to do with any of this. I don't wish any ill will on anyone.
Hey, that girl, was that on Kraut's server?
What?
Was this all on Kraut server? Is that what we were talking about?
This is a private server. It was just a server for, for sciencey stuff, and I really don't know.
Oh, it's not really sciencey. Let's get real.
I just know that it was meant to be sciencey stuff.
It's not.
That's not my stuff. It's not anything. I'm just a journalism major. That's all I am.
I know.
That sounds like this is going to be an important lesson then.
Yes.
I just want to say that the amount of backlash depends on how you respond to all this. If you, after it comes out, make a video like, I didn't know it was for this. This was the reason I joined the server. I thought I was just making videos about it. And if it's really a doxing, used for doxing, I want nothing to have to do with it, and I apologize for it.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking
Black's completely correct. That's all you have to do.
Just be honest.
Say, yep, you didn't understand. You didn't know what the purpose of it was, and I'm serious. Everyone will forget it.
I mean, you might get some, backlash and stuff because that's just how people are going to be, but it'll blow over.
It depends how you deal with the backlash.
Yeah, I just wanted to come on and try and maybe I wasn't really helpful because I'm so I'm sorry. I'm just really, overly emotional. But
Don't worry about
No
it.
worries.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all.
but I have to go now because I've got
Frankly, I don't blame
You're stuck in a
anybody.
sticky situation. I can't really blame you.
yeah, but I gotta go now because I gotta go meet someone. But thanks for having me on, even though I'm a hot mess. But thanks.
Wow, that's emotional here.
Yeah,
And Angie left just now.
we can
Damn,
drop.
Angie.
But how about that net neutrality? Yeah.
Aha, we got
Neutrality.
dropped. Oof.
All right.
We have the control over the
that was
stream.
I'm gonna be honest. I had no idea what was going on with all that.
And we
and-
lost the Warskis.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what to do now. Oopsies.
They'll
Are
be
they
back.
still
They'll
up?
be back. But while we'll bring up the conversation about net neutrality. Now, I made a Twitter video about net neutrality when the vote came in, and I was basically saying, calm down and just think about this for a minute. There's a multi-state lawsuit against the FCC, thank God, and then there's
God.
Congress they got to go through. They jump from one hurdle, they got a big giant wall to jump over next. And then some guy said to me, Congress, don't you realize it's ran by Republicans? Last time I checked, Republicans are also, well, most of them are also for net neutrality. I know
Look, oh my God, this idea that this is partisan is so stupid. This is not fucking partisanship.
Everyone,
This is business.
Yeah.
This is pure
Everyone.
business.
everyone is
Yeah.
all for net neutrality at this point. Even leftist, alt-right,
I'm
SJWs
so sorry
as well.
that, by
were-
the way, chat, I am so sorry. I don't know what happened to the Warskis. They dipped. It's probably, it's net. This is net
probably
neutrality.
their-
Haha, it's Canada.
It's already affecting Canada as we speak.
Oh, I might be next.
Oof, watch out. They're coming for you.
Anyway, so I was explaining that, Republicans are also for net neutrality as well as the other party, and Americans and the world and all that stuff. So, I know Trump approved ass pie to chairman, but that's about it. I mean, I blame Trump for only that, for, promoting that butthead
Maybe
looking
he's just
motherfucker.
stupid.
He was being
what
dumb
is he
then.
supposed to do? Really? Okay.
Here, let me just ask a question. I will ask a question to the chat in general and everybody involved with this.
Please do.
Woofed. Who the fuck? Okay, a little bit of a question. Why the fresh fuck would the companies like Google support the same kind of bill that are supported by the quote people? Typically speaking, companies don't do that. Now, I could be wrong. My fear though is that, for example, now, oh my God, this is such a complicated issue. I didn't even want to talk. I never wanted to talk about net neutrality because it is such a fucking complex issue.
You can thank ass pie for that.
Yeah, thanks. No, Ajit Pai is not the kind of devil people want him out to make him out to be. He really is not. I don't think so. I don't think he's the devil. He is not the devil. He is not the devil that he has been
Part
made
of
out
the
to be.
reason why he wanted net neutrality to be disbanded is just to see what happened. He actually said that.
Well, okay, let's be real here. Did net neutrality exist before 2015?
Yeah,
Oh, it did not. It did not.
Around
Yeah,
2015 it existed.
PSA Stitch
did
made a
not
really good
before.
video on that.
And I know that it's confusing, and I know that there's been I just don't know. I frankly don't, and that's why I haven't made a video on it. It's why I feel very uncomfortable speaking about it in public, because I do not know.
That's fair.
The things that I know about social science things under this particular sort of lens of social science. I don't understand. I don't have data on this. So I can't give you any kind of answer. And I feel very autistic and confused when I have to speak about things that I don't understand. Why the fuck am I on Andy right now speaking about shit that I don't fucking understand? This is not good.
Can I say something? I see it like this. You know, there's a rule called net neutrality. It makes so that companies can exploit people. So let's remove it.
Companies
even-
already exploit people. Do you want to know what it's like to live in my town?
Exploit not as bad.
So,
Really?
hold on, where are we? Where are we in this
You think
conversation?
so? How about we not allow companies to have, and we not allow these companies to have monopolies over certain areas? Because, for example, in the city where I live right now, do you know what my options are to have internet? Let me look for a second. Comcast or no internet. And do you know what that happens as a result of that? You know what happens as a result of that? Do you know what happens as a result of that? Is that I will pay Comcast $115 a month for 150 Mbps. Do you know what I get from Comcast, or at least I used to? I used to get 1 Mbps from Comcast, and I would call them up every single night and say, hey, you're throttling me. And they would say, no, that's against the law. And I would say, like, yeah, but you are. And they'd be like, hang on a second.
Hold on.
And,
Then they
wow,
took
what
down
a
the
surprise.
grab.
About 5 minutes later, I stopped being throttled. Okay?
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Can I say something? It's like here. The problem is the only way to make this go away is like give the government more authority over business, so that the government can more regulate.
Sure. And I hate the government.
Yes,
I'm a
that's the
libertarian. Like you're talking to a libertarian. God, why am I should not be running this stream right now. Why am I doing this stream?
Hey.
Oof.
But-
Andy,
Hey,
please
we're
come back.
loving it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna jump in and run and
Oh no. I don't like the government at
Well,
all.
welcome to Aydin Paladin Live.
That's
Please,
right.
no.
That's right.
I don't like the government at all.
Apparently, by the way, I got a.
Oh, we moved
Hey,
on to-
good. Oh,
we moved-
thank
We
God.
moved on to
Andy,
net
quick.
neutrality.
You're back.
Quick,
Moved on to net-
toss the baton,
No.
Aydin.
No, Kraut wants to hop on and explain his side of the story.
Oh
I would
Jesus!
love to. I have been trying to talk to Kraut for months, so please, I
I'm-
would love to.
I'm fine by that.
All right,
Okay,
I'm gonna send him the
you guys-
link now.
you
And then
guys cool with
JF's
this?
on standby.
By the way, yeah.
What?
You guys all right with
Oh my
this?
God.
I'm
Black,
more
you
than
guys all
happy.
right? You guys
I'm more
okay
than
with it?
happy. Yes.
No, yeah,
but,
yeah.
but real quick, can I say one thing?
Yeah.
Aydin, that video that I linked in the chat, you should
I
grab
missed
that
it.
link for later. I put it in the actual Hangout.
Yeah,
chat.
yeah. It's
Grab that link and watch that later.
Okay.
Really good
Yeah, he's
video.
got good bits. Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
So
Thank you so much.
So I invited Kraut here. JF is on standby, though. I told him I'm just gonna I want to hear Kraut's side first, right?
Just Kraut has a short temper, so take it.
Yeah, but
easy.
Short.
I mean,
Ought to be-
Don't be afraid to moderate if need be.
well,
Yes.
yeah, exactly. We could be the jury, and Aydin and Kraut and them can go at it. And
Like I'm a third party here. I have no.
Yeah, we'll
I
play
also
here.
don't have an issue with Kraut. I like
I
him
just
honestly
don't
so
want it to be a
much.
shouting match.
sorry, what people wanted it to be? What?
I just don't want it to be a shouting match.
Oh, it'll be
It won't
fun.
be with me.
If it happens,
I don't
if it
shout.
happens, the shouting match happens. That's how it happens.
And you'll
It's
be
okay.
like, guys,
I don't
guys,
control
guys.
Listen, yeah, I was gonna say we all watched Ruben. We know how to handle.
Guys,
it, okay?
guys,
We know how to handle.
guys.
It, all right, we learned a lot from Ruben. Okay, so
But
watch-
yeah,
watch
so toss him an invite on in, and let's see what he has to say.
I threw him the invite, so he should be hopping on because someone asked me from him that apparently he wanted on. So I just sent the links to him personally and to the person who had messaged me.
I
So
would love more than anything to talk to Kraut directly. We haven't spoken in 4 months. I don't think so.
me too. I haven't spoken to him since the race thing, since that stream.
yeah,
So,
Yeah, it's been a while.
yeah. So
Oh yeah, one more quick thing.
yeah, go ahead.
The video I was talking about in stream, I actually just now linked
I'm
in
actually gonna use the restroom.
the live stream's chat. That's the PSA Stitches video on net neutrality,
how is Zeph?
and I'll just leave that
Hey
at that.
guys, how you doing?
How did you get this link?
Kraut gave me the link, and the only reason why I'm here is to try to give you guys a little bit more context as to what's
Why?
going on.
And why isn't Kraut in here?
he thinks that I'm probably more competent to explain it because he's more nervous about anything, and then also Liz is like having an emotional thing going on. So,
all right.
First, I just want to state that Andy, anybody wants in the server, they can get in, look for themselves. That way, they can verify that no screen caps are being fabricated. You can have access to every single section of the server. This is a smear campaign by Edgy Sphinx, aka Braving Ruin, who is in league with Jean Francois, the guy that's been tearing through Kraut's videos. Jean Francois sent in a fake scientist who's been basically sabotaging Kraut's videos this entire time.
How do we know?
have proof?
Yeah, we have this recorded, and he essentially admitted to it on his own stream yesterday.
Okay, I'm gonna send the link to JF.
Bring him on. I'd be more than happy to confront him.
Now, I'm going to be the one that just says it. Kraut really should join on in with this.
Yeah.
And not just have you speak for him.
Yeah.
The two of you, if he feels comfortable having you with him, I mean, that's fine. But he really should be here and not in the shadows. I'm just saying. Yeah. That's how I see this looking from the outside in.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree because if we didn't...
Yeah, because it looks like he's pushing out.
We didn't have
not even that. I mean, he's not speaking for himself when he should.
Well, let me. I'm trying to send him a message now on Discord. We'll see.
That's just my 2 cents.
Okay.
But regardless of Kraut, though, I just want to state we have all the proof. They don't. Everybody on Twitter is receiving out of context screenshots.
Oh, you think that's true?
Okay.
How about this? I'm not going to argue with you. Citation needed. Give us more proof. Don't tell us you got all this evidence. Show it now.
I'm scared. I'm scared of you.
Shut up.
Kraut,
This server started 5 months ago when I contacted the neuroscientist at Doctorland. I built it up for 4 months. All I did was contact different academics. A PhD geneticist.
Kraut, you didn't contact me. I tried to talk to you. I tried to tell you how to...
I do not give a damn about the opinions of some sociologist.
I'm not a sociologist, for fuck's sake.
So I've built this server, and you've coming on here telling people that supposedly we're gathering the docs of people. Well, here's the thing. In this section of the server, we literally just list every single person that argued for race realism to go through their arguments. And
what is your definition of race realism?
That's not the point.
Your thread. Do you want to know what it contains? Because I can look it up right now.
Is it a picture of my face?
No,
I think it is.
Literally
I know it
contains
is. I know it is. I know it is.
Live stream with a timestamp posted in there about 1 month ago. All this lists are tweets people make, videos people made, things they published, things they said on live streams. And the purpose of it is that people, other YouTubers included, come in here, pick things up, take them to a call, watch them together, record the call, then take notes and work on a video. And this has been going on in here for 3 months until one of you sleazy shits decided
hold on.
That was unnecessary.
Hold on.
No. What would you call it?
Hold on.
Sneaking in and recording someone.
I'm not going to let you talk. Not going to let you talk. If we're going to do this, there's no name calling. Otherwise, we're not going to
be mature adults here.
That's right.
Let's try. Yeah.
Okay. So
it's just an emotional situation for
That's right. And I don't
want.
I
understand it completely. I'm sorry. I understand it completely.
Since we're talking about emotional situations, I spent today talking to a PhD biomedicine student who contacted me out of nowhere, a German guy, saying, "Why the fuck am I in a YouTube video? Why the fuck is a confident conversation we had in a YouTube video?"
Kraut, that
can you explain that to me?
You recorded it because it started out. Now I'm just going to say
this.
No.
The recording in JF's video is one recording we made ourselves, not for the public, and something.
But you said you were recording it.
Recorded.
Can I give her some context here? What John Franz or
I could be incorrect. I'm sorry.
Okay.
He took recordings from private conversations and mixed them into the general chat recordings where we all gave consent, where we were discussing and planning a video. Okay.
Okay, how is that? Excuse me, a little bit different. Excuse me, I'm just asking some questions about people creating entire channels with my name and my personal information in it.
It's called organization and categorization. It sort of helps out when you're
really clear.
That's common sense.
God damn it, Kraut! You know how much I like you, and this was like really messed up. No,
You're letting.
Hold on, guys. People
Wait, let Kraut talk. Let Kraut respond.
The server I have. Do you want to know who is in there? Because
yeah, I know everyone who's in there. Okay, I really do.
It's really fucking easy to get in there.
I know.
It's just to ask me if you're interested in the topic, and if you're interested to work on it, and to tell me if you're a fucking academic.
And you're
interested. You know who's in there. You know who's in there. Then you know exactly that it's not a fucking doxing server.
Yes, I've seen my doxes. I've seen my docs.
Fucking Thunderfoot is in there. Do you think
that
you would
mean
be
anything?
in there if it is a doxing server?
Are you really trying to say Jeff Holliday's a doxer?
Yes, I am. Because I fucking seen it.
One at a time.
People will be muted because from now. Hold on. So like Kraut, I can understand how you have your server and it's for what you are saying, and I'd like to trust you on that too. Not saying that this is happening, but could you understand how someone else might think it's doxing, and if someone does tamper that, that they could be worried? I'm sure. Could you understand that at least?
No, because literally no docs are in there.
Right.
It's just.
So I would
videos. It's no docs, nothing.
Okay, my face is in a docs. Okay.
So if Kraut is saying, if it's not a dox, Aydin, on what level do you believe that he's not doxing? Because again, I'm a neutral spectrum. I'd like to believe that it's not dox, but
there's maybe one thing that is a bit critical, which is that concerning alternative hypothesis, I was told that he used to run different YouTube channels for 6 years. And we listed all the other YouTube channels he had. That's pretty much the only thing that goes into more detail.
I will tell you this, Kraut. If you are sincerely trying to collect information that is in opposition to the things that we have said, that's great. Fine. Kraut, however,
then why sneak in and spy on what I do?
Hold on, Kraut. Anyone, can you please listen to me? Me more than anyone. I have tried to help you since the beginning of this. Okay?
No, you have not.
Yes, Kraut, don't even. You know this, that I came to you at the beginning of this fucking thing, and I said, you don't understand. Yes, I did. I came to you at the very fucking beginning of this, and I said, I will help you understand because there is.
I will help you what? No. What did I do?
Crap, because you don't fucking understand the social science. No, you did not ignore me.
Yes, I don't understand the social science because I'm talking to a biologist.
Okay, good for you.
You are a sociologist. You don't come
I'm not a sociologist.
In biology.
I am not a sociologist. I'm a social scientist. I'm actually a media psychologist. And I came to you and I said I knew the research on this. I was trying to fucking help you. Kraut, I tried to help you. I tried to help you. For fuck's sake, I really fucking did. And I don't have anything else I can do at this point.
May I ask one thing? Aydin, how did you try helping Kraut? What's that situation? Because I'm not sure.
Oh, because for example, in the RK selection video, he missed the very obvious data that was evident and which is very easily accessible regarding RK selection as it has been applied to human evolutionary social psychology. I tried to provide you with these data. I tried to say, here are the data, and this is why people are saying that your video is fucked up. And this is why people are saying that your video is inaccurate, because there are people who do not just consider our cake selection to be a mere metaphor. And this is not the only thing. Now, Kraut, here is what you have done. You have actually ruined yourself because you have ignored the social psychology data that provide you with the evolutionary, the actual environmental effects. You have ignored these effects and said that these do not count. You have, yes, you have ignored.
No. Wait.
When you can account for the environmental effects, then you can start to put things into a regression model. You don't understand regression models is equal analysis.
Aydin, could you leave?
You want me to leave the live stream? Because there's more that I would like to explain for myself as well.
Oh, there's a lot here. You don't understand our regression model analysis at all.
Hold on.
I bring in the PhD geneticist who's helping me with the
That's very nice. I'm a PhD fucking student in a different field.
So,
and you don't understand my research.
I understand you were trying to help Kraut. I understand your frustration because we all have to, we all interact with Kraut. Okay, I totally understand your frustration. What happened though is, and you know that the deliberation that they go through, how scientists will debate each other and how egos can clash with each other.
That's not the case here, Seth. I mean, very clearly, helping someone does not include fucking secretly recording people, spying on what people do, listing people, fucking making lists of
Kraut, we don't know if
who the fuck do you think you are, Schmarty?
Hold on, Kraut. We don't know if she was the spy. Okay, we don't know.
I would agree with you. I would agree with you, Kraut. That would honestly be rude. But if right now there's nothing,
you have evidence of it.
That's right. I
have evidence that someone was in there screen capping everything we did, secretly recording us. And giving it to fucking Schoffersberger.
Andy, I think it's best if you stop this because we have to protect Aydin.
That's just a witch hunt if you're just going to go around pointing fingers.
No. I spent the months working.
How do you know it was like Aydin? Do you know it was Aydin?
Specifically.
It wasn't me. I didn't do shit.
Just hold on, Aydin.
What the fuck? Holy shit.
Take a breath.
Calm down. Yeah.
Aydin, you're fine. I don't think it was you, and I'm trying to tell Kraut that I don't think it was you.
Yeah.
Listen.
Don't worry.
Listen, Kraut. I need you to let me talk here, Kraut. Okay. Look, we're in the process of trying to find out who it is, but we don't know who it is yet, so we can't just say that we think we know who it is.
That's right.
Okay, just because she's on a live stream and she's stating her concerns, because it does look bad, especially when you got edgy cuck over there trying to gaslight the entire community with all his little screenshots. Okay, that right there, it could create a situation to what it is right now. So we're here, we're able to explain our side of it. And as far as Aydin is concerned, engaging her reaction right now, I really don't think she has anything to do with that.
Wait, I would really like to bring Jajone on mainly to make the following case for what we were doing, because he has been in there for 2 months. He's been working mainly with us. Jajone, he's a PhD Texan geneticist. He works in the lab. He can tell you more about that.
But before we do that, like, I just want to judge, because I'm going to agree with Zeph here. Judging by her reaction, I don't believe it's going to be her. And with this case, then what evidence do you have to say it was potentially her? Because from what I gather, you're kind of
we don't have anything but conjecture and the fact that she runs with that crowd. That's all.
Oh, I run with that.
That's guilty by association.
Yeah, it is literally guilt by association. It's all that I have. But here's the thing: I have every fucking right to be suspicious when people come in and disrupt my fucking work.
I have come to you and tried to offer you my assistance.
Once. 4 months ago, and that was it.
It will Kraut now.
And you blocked me from everything, and you started putting
me I didn't. I just didn't reply to your messages.
Well, what I'm hearing now, Kraut, is like this woman's here going, "Hey, I'd still like to help you, and you're right to have your suspicious about someone, but if you don't have anything that's her."
No, if I let her into the server now, all she's going to do is
I don't want anything to do with your doxing server. Sorry.
Good, then goodbye. A doxing server. It's still a doxing server somehow.
Let me finish this for a second, man. Person's here.
I don't know. I think Aydin's innocent.
If she's
I have never been anything but nice to everyone on this goddamn platform. I have never been anything but nice.
Aydin, I'll talk to him.
Including you, Kraut. Including you. I have been nothing but nice to you.
If someone's trying to contribute to your, hold on, man.
Hang on, let me explain. I haven't talked at all. I haven't said anything at all.
Yeah, go on, Andy.
Hey, Kraut, you have questions, but that
nothing. You're breaking up. I can't hear you. What did you say?
I said, although you have suspicions, that doesn't really mean anything because
well, I have more than suspicions. I'm fucking furious.
Yeah, we can tell.
Do you have evidence?
Yeah, I can tell.
Is it Aydin specifically? That's what we're talking. I'm not talking
Well,
about.
the culprit is here.
the culprit is here.
The man who thought it would be legitimate. to
yeah,
stick
yeah,
around.
it's JF. Okay.
Francois, he's the one that was on his live stream trying to say that he had a team of investigators who breached Kraut's server, and he had all these tapes. So why don't you tell us? Hey, Gene. Hey, Gene.
Making information, you're
who's your little
recording
spy?
and compiling information about people. It's not right.
And
It's
Jesus
not
Christ,
okay.
what we literally do is we watch
Aydin.
videos together in a watch together. We record it with OBS, often 4 to 5 people together. We pause the video. We explain to each other. Mainly, it's 2 biologists, 1 chemist, etc., 2 YouTubers. We watch it, we pause, and then the biologist explains, this is how this is wrong, this is how this works, this is this. Sometimes we have discussions and debates about certain things. We hand each other papers, we read the papers, we go through the papers, we ask for explanations. It's a fucking work-intensive process. Sometimes the recordings are up to 8 hours long, and then we listen to them again.
Then why can you not listen to 3
And
hours of JF's
notes.
stream?
What?
Why, Kraut, can you not
Because
listen
it
to 3
literally
hours of
took
JF's
us
stream?
4 hours to watch a 24-minute video and take notes.
Okay,
It's
I understand
and we
that, but let
already
me
have-
tell you something, Kraut. Let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell you about how graduate school works, okay? I know this is apparently new information. That's not that much work. And if you want to try to debunk something as incredibly complex as race realism, I am sorry, but you're going to have to listen to many hours of information. I am sorry, Kraut. I have offered to help you.
Well,
and you
guess
have
what I have
denied
been
my help.
doing
And you
these
haven't just denied my
past
help,
months.
you've denied JF's help, you have denied Ryan Folk's help, you have denied all of us and said fuck off to all of us.
Because I do not believe you are sincere
Kraut,
when you say you're trying to
yes,
help
we
me.
did. Kraut, we all
No,
came
you're
to
not.
you in earnest. We
No,
came
you
to
did
you in
not.
honesty. Yes,
No,
Kraut,
no,
you
no,
know,
you did
Kraut.
not.
Kraut,
No, you did not.
Kraut,
would
you
you
know,
believe?
I
Would you
came to
believe?
you in earnest on this.
Would you believe now if she's offering your help now? Is that an option that you are
No,
open to?
no, I don't.
Why not? Do you want their help at all?
Because
Do you
for
want a
months they did
PhD?
nothing. Shut up.
Kraut.
Because for months they did nothing but discredit the people I work with, insult the people I work with, and I decided deliberately to contact biologists on this matter. Because their
Kraut,
judgment is
I
in the
am
end
a
what
PhD
matters.
psychologist. Would you like my help? I am
Nay.
offering it. I have nay. I have offered it to you since the beginning.
Because we
and
already
you
have 2
always done this.
PhD psychologists, one from Romania and one
No,
from
you really
Alabama.
don't. Oh boy.
Yeah, we do.
It sounds like you need more than just that.
After all, Kraut, when you have said that you think psychology is doo-doo, essentially, and you think that it's a retarded, non-real
Ironically,
science,
that's the
I've
reason
seen
why.
your posts on
Ironically,
this.
that's the reason why Hubbard and Andrew contacted me, because they were upset about me saying that psychology has no room in biology. So they contacted me and corrected me. And,
Oh, good.
and I invited
Kraut.
them into the server, but they
Let me ask you a
didn't
question.
contact me like
Let
you did. They
me
said,
ask
"Kraut,
you-
you're a nasty doxer. Kraut, you're a cuck. Kraut, you're this. Kraut, you're that." And that is all that you people have to offer.
No,
And
I
so
don't,
far,
no,
I
I don't
didn't
care.
see it as in
Kraut,
any
you're
way
talking to a fucking
constructive.
autist. You're talking to an autistic person, okay?
I can see that.
Yeah, I know for sure, right? Let me ask you a question, okay? How do you think? I'm asking you a real question about all of these videos you've made. So you have made all of these videos about how race isn't real, right? Essentially, or how the excuse me. Let me be more accurate. Let me be very accurate. That the arguments that the alt-right makes are incorrect. I don't think you're necessarily wrong there, but you're not doing it in a correct way. What are you looking for then?
What
Are you
would be
looking
the
for
correct way? That I suck your dick?
Kraut? Are you looking for examples that race, the racial IQ difference, which do you understand exists?
Oh my god! How often do we? Jijen, how many times have we repeated this?
I'm asking you a question. When we examine race and IQ as two, do you understand these 2 different constructs? We examine these as variables, right? We examine these as variables, and we find that there is a difference. Yes, Kraut, you understand
Are
this?
you finished? And will you not interrupt us?
No. I'm not interrupting you. I'm asking you a question,
You're
and
not interrupting me.
I'm not, because I'm asking you a question. We understand that there's a difference between race and IQ. You would posit, for example, that race and IQ, despite the fact that we see a difference here, is not genetically related. Do you know where you can find the evidence for the environmental impact? It's from social science data, which I was trying to provide you 4 months ago.
She has a point.
Are you finished?
Yeah, I really am, because
okay, then you should really have.
I like you, Kraut. I actually really liked you. You were one of the reasons that I started
repeating that, because nobody believes that at this point.
You're one of the reasons ask Ape, who you recorded information about behind his back while you were supposedly fucking debating with him. How dare you?
Will you stop and finally listen? Correlation does not mean causation.
Oh, don't even. You have no idea who you're talking to.
Fucking videos. Yes, it does. Literally,
I said you have no idea who you're talking to. You don't.
Look, if you want to prove biological causation, you have to provide the actual research for that.
Hey, look, we can go in.
I'm so sorry, Andy and Chris. I'm so sorry.
A JF is in here now, and also someone else who I guess is the scientist that you're talking about, Kraut.
Yeah, it's Mike Wex.
Yeah.
All right, JF, what's up, buddy?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I hear you. What's going on?
Thank you for coming on.
Yeah.
From a satellite location, so I'm not going to be able to introduce myself in very fast conversations, but if you do have questions for me, I'm willing to. You take the time to ask it, and then I can answer. I'm going to lag, and I apologize in advance for the quality of the microphone. I'm not in my studio right now. I want to correct something, because I was dragged to this hangout with Aydin in tears, which is very moving for me, honestly. And I want to correct something here right now. Aydin has never been engaged in any of the information gathering activities that I've done.
You announced it on your own stream.
Gene, you might want to stop there, buddy. We recorded the stream just like I recorded you in that conversation we had on Discord where you talked about fiddling kids in the forest. So don't even try to go there.
Oh my god.
I got you recorded, dude. We got you dead to rights.
So,
you might want to admit.
You need to listen to that recording yourself, my friend.
It's uploading now, Gene. It's uploading now.
We've already heard it. We've all heard it. Okay.
Can we please keep this relevant?
All right, one at a time. Let JF finish speaking.
Yeah. Okay. So
sorry about that.
Has a new meme on the internet, which is that I'm a pedophile. I'm gonna tell you in advance. The meme has already failed. You can try spreading it a little more on the Andy Warski show. People are just going to laugh at you more. The audio that you claim to have about me is very clear that I don't support pedophilia just from listening to the audio. So you're going to have a little more editing to do if you want to make this audio pass as me being a pedophile.
Don't worry. The full content is going to go up, buddy. Don't worry about that.
I've been involved in any information gathering. I have never said this on any stream in any media. In fact, I tell it here for the first time. Aydin has never been involved in any of the information gathering activities that I do on Kraut.
Then who has? Tell us. You got the information. Tell us.
Because he's been a mole in the Kraut team, and he's brought us recordings because he was not happy with the reception that his IDs were getting in Kraut's server. So he came to us and he said, "Look, I'm tired of this guy. He doesn't understand what I'm saying, so I'm just gonna leak his info."
Really? Who?
Well,
because
I'm not gonna read it.
The entire fucking nature of the server, where literally every point is under consideration.
Well, I will say simply that it's very shocking to be.
You seem to be talking out of your French ass there.
And I fully understand that
Andy, I'm sharing my screen if you're interested.
Hard, but I will say it's legal. We've been sending someone doing, and it was hilarious to see you try to prepare an attack on me. It was hilarious, journalistic, and legal. And I'm sorry if it hurts, but
it's legal, and we did legal. And you know that it wasn't legal. We looked into it.
Excuse me, why was it okay for you to? Why was it okay for you to fucking flag that stream?
I didn't flag it.
I know you didn't, but why is it okay? I believe you, Kraut. I do, but why is it okay?
Every person who had a privacy concern had every fucking right, if they felt that their privacy was being violated, to flag it. And yes, people had those privacy concerns. Because
Kraut,
they had been
why would you
secretly
put me
recorded.
on a list of people that are supposedly flagging your video when you had no evidence? You had no evidence that I did, and I have spoken in public that I was completely
You are not
against
on a
it.
list of people that supposedly flagged my video.
Yes, I am. I've seen it, dude. It is public. It is public.
Talking about we know exactly who flagged my videos. We know who organized it.
Then why am I on that list when I have done nothing but supported you?
You are in a list of people who argued for race realism with
I think race exists. What a weird thing. Okay. Why?
Let me take a look again.
We'll have to talk about this in private, Kraut. But like, this is a whole different thing.
So, Maddie, I'm just a butt in for a second. I'll read super chats later. Thanks for everyone for donating. But Braving Ruin just threw in $5, aka just Vinx, and wrote hourly reminder that you're fucked, Kraut. I know you have docs in there. I know you're trying to smear people, and I have literally.
He does, and it's out, Kraut. I'm sorry, you're done, man. I'm sorry, you're over. I'm so sorry. I really used to really like you.
Joan and Zeph can literally vouch for it. You know what? Let's just give an invite to Warski.
Well, I was.
Who? Sorry.
Let's just give an invite.
Okay, yeah. Send me a DM, dude, and I'll start swifting through the Discord while you all still talk.
If that's all right.
Because I want to see what's going on.
Zeph, can you make an invite?
Mm-hmm. I'm also sharing my screen too. Hopefully, Gene's not too nervous. Oh, we're looking at your tweets there too, buddy. You know where you liked all of Edgy's. I'm sorry, Braving Ruin's tweets there.
Hang on a sec.
Your YouTube career is over.
Wait, Joan hasn't spoken yet. Joan, yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, this may seem a bit ridiculous, but I have a kind of a newbie question here. What are we discussing here right now?
You missed this. You missed this. Someone in the server secretly recorded us.
Well, yeah, I know that much, but like, what is that?
These clowns are now turning up, accusing us of essentially sitting there and gathering people's docs.
Oh, it's not scary. Kraut, you've done it before. We're scared of you, frankly. I am. I'm afraid of you.
No, you're not scared of me. You're just
I am honestly. Kraut, Jonathan, I am honestly afraid of you.
No, you're
not.
not.
Even do that way? Yeah, I am.
No, you're not. All we've been doing.
Yes, I am, because you have done this before.
No, I have not.
You did it to Rage After Storm, and
I don't even know to this very day what her real name is.
That's great.
I think you both missed the point here.
All kind of get around and have a little laugh.
Black, hold on, guys.
And not say she was retarded.
Shut up,
okay?
I think
stupid.
May I ask a question? If you know, there were no doxes or anything, like it was just debunking videos or ideas, why do you seem so upset and saying it's illegal that someone recorded conversations or took screenshots if there was nothing?
Because Gene tried to make him look stupid.
Pretty
the
much.
main reason for that is also Argon, with whom I had Argon is the biomedicine guy, and I had a really long conversation with him about the fact that he got secretly recorded today, and that he was really fucking pissed about this, really angry, and I feel responsible, frankly. Because I gave him an invite, I invited him into the server, I told him what the server was about, I wanted him to feel welcomed in it, and we ended up having various discussions together, we played games together, sometimes we just shitpost in there, and then all of a sudden he wakes up one morning and finds himself on fucking YouTube, not knowing how the fuck this recording of him got there, not knowing who recorded him, not knowing who took it, not knowing who put it up there. I mean, he was pissed as fuck.
Yeah, you feel responsible for this.
Yeah, I am responsible for this in a certain way. I allowed this to happen by allowing some prick that JF sent in here to secretly record us.
Well, can we talk about how that process works, Kraut?
No, you interrupted Jane before. I think
I'm sorry.
Actually,
Jane here is perfectly qualified to talk about what we do in the server.
Well,
he's in there as well.
I wanted to say a little bit here.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Well, when I was originally invited to the server, the reason being was that they're talking about with race realists. I don't think there's anything wrong with asking the questions about, is there a real defining aspect from biological aspects outside of external appearances and phenotypes that puts someone inside of a race group category in terms of functionality? Because people, I don't think race realists are all a bunch of dumbasses and malicious cunts. I really don't. I know several, and I think they're actually half decent people. I just think they just don't know anywhere near enough about this really as they think they do.
That's fine. That's a disagreement, right?
Can I just quickly ask who you are and you introduce so people?
Oh, right. I'm a geneticist. I work at a university in Atlanta, Georgia, and what a lot of stuff that our lab does is we study hematology, specifically with leukemia and with sickle cell, and the effects that it has systemically. Everything from acute chest syndrome to actual neurocognitive functions or defects that it can occur. For example, when we look at children who have sickle cell, we know for a fact that this will decrease their IQ by several points if it's not treated. Reason being is because they have lots of microinfarctions that occur all throughout their cortical tissue, where what that means in English is essentially that the capillaries, they're very leaky. And so as a result, neurocognition declines because you have issues with the blood-brain barrier not performing properly there.
Right.
And so talking about racial differences in the terms of susceptibility to certain diseases, like let's say hypertension, it's very high among blacks, relatively speaking. Obviously sickle cell as well, but the thing is that sickle cell also transcends over into Arabic populations as well as Indian populations. There's millions upon millions of them who have that as well, who do not have any immediate African ancestry in them.
As do Italians.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, very interesting.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of crossover. That's what my point is.
Does that not represent a genetic component?
Oh, it is a genetic component. You're absolutely correct. But the thing is, talking about it as neatly as black versus white versus Asian versus Arab.
Well, you are misrepresenting what people use as a colloquialism. And this is a problem I have with this discussion, is that we are using colloquialisms of discourse and then turning them into operationalization. And it's why I think that for the most part, you people have not been willing to speak to me. And I'm sorry, but you don't seem willing to speak to the real fucking social scientists. And I am sorry. I don't know exactly what you do. I am honest. And I think you don't want to talk to me. You don't want to talk to JF. Because you want to speak to a real scientist.
This is literally what we do.
You don't want to speak to a real scientist.
No, he is a real scientist.
Well, hang on.
Literally what we do in that server. We talk about that stuff non-stop.
Okay.
Then why have I been not only not included, but directly for you, Kraut?
I do not trust you. Because I do not trust you.
Go ahead.
Well, how has that worked out for you, Kraut?
Hold on, guys. Can you?
What do you mean? How has this worked out for me?
Because now you have quote spies.
Hang on.
What's your name?
Can we still get
synthetic? What's your name?
A synthetic? Is that your username?
Yeah. Yes, that's the Kim Savant. It's a stupid name on Twitter, but it's just whatever. But it's not very right. But Aydin, I'm not trying to misrepresent what you're saying per se. This is just what I've noticed when I'm on Discord dicking around talking to people. The same people who I like these people. I don't have anything against them personally or think that they're bad or stupid people. But when I talk to them, to me, it seems like that's what they're trying to simplify it down to, is external appearances are also functional.
That's dumb. Look, phenotypic characteristics are not what we're speaking about, generally speaking here.
So what on that then, Aydin? So what is the real issue other than from what I gather is the personal thing that you have?
I don't fucking even know what the issue is. Look, for me,
Well, that's what I want to get to the bottom, because I agree with what he just said as well.
Yeah,
right?
I did too, because he didn't say anything inherently incorrect. And thus, what we have to look at are, like, if you're talking about, like, when people talk about race, okay, generally they're speaking about phenotypic representations of haplogroups, correct?
Yeah, more often than not. Yeah, that's been my experience.
But we understand that haplogroups exist.
Yeah, exactly.
What are haplogroups?
And haplogroups have definitive differences between them.
What are those? People don't understand.
Well, basically what you have is, like, when you have a population, right, and that population doesn't have gene flow with another population, they develop certain characteristics that are unique to that population. It's very useful for when we actually do quantitative analysis. We can actually localize down to a region, actually, what a person's ancestry can be. I mean, for example, you can actually take SNP variances and tell the difference between somebody who has ancestry from northern Poland as opposed to southern Poland, believe it or not.
Sure.
It can
Absolutely, we can.
It's that specific, and it's very useful when you're trying to predict risk factors for certain diseases, because a lot of diseases actually, they tend to be much more simplistic, and there's usually one or two genes that you have either an upregulation, a downregulation, or an actual in the encoded section. There's something wrong, like in the actual sequencing, that produces a bizarre protein.
So, my friend, what you are saying here is that we do see that there are major genetic differences across different people of different parts of the world. Yes?
Oh, absolutely. But the thing is, when you say major differences, I think that these are actually very subtle differences that, in terms of, like...
Hang on. I understand you. I'm a scientist as well. When we say major differences, however, you would consider what an R factor of what? Well,
the thing is, though, going into these differences, though, you're right. There are systemic differences that you see within different population groups. For example, with alcohol dehydrogenase enzymes, right?
Which is much higher in European populace, right?
Subunits as opposed to one in the Oriental population. So, as an example, and so I'm not saying that there aren't differences. I've never said that. I've just my issue that I had, to be more specific, was when they're
problem, I think, is it's misrepresented as there is no difference, but there is more to it than that.
Sorry, I dropped something.
Now, if you want to say that the alt-right is poor at presenting their argument, that's possible. That is not the way that I believe that these videos are being represented. My friend, what I'm asking you is, when I have seen some people in your group say that a 0.4 correlation is a non-relevant correlation. Oh my God.
I don't know. Wait, who said this?
Sandre. I've seen that.
Wow,
said that a 0.4 was not a real correlation. I'm sorry. I think maybe for people who don't understand statistics, that might look realistically like a negligible correlation. The reality is that's a fucking massive correlation. I'm sorry.
Well,
it kind
I would
of
say that it's moderate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely falls into
40%.
So
right. It's a moderate correlative factor. That's what I was taught. So
that's if you can account for 40% of the variance in a model factor, that is a major correlation. That is a major fucking factor in the correlational model. Do you I mean, like, here's my thing. I'm really not trying to be rude to you, dude, because I don't know you. But I am asking a question. I really do not. I'm sorry, because you seem like a very reasonable person, and I very much appreciate that. I really do. You understand how to run a regression model analysis, right? Like a regression model or any kind of linear model. Yeah? Through statistical analysis, like through SPSS or SAS. Okay. A 0.4 correlation, although considered moderate in in clinical terms, is a major still, as we would consider it. If I found a fucking 0.4 correlation in any fucking statistical analysis that I did, woof, my dude. If I found a 0.4 correlation in any kind of medical analysis, you couldn't run any drug. If I found a 0.4 correlation in a drug, and I found a drug that had a 0.4 correlation of causing, I don't know, cancer,
you would never get approved.
You're done. You're out of the fucking field. right? So we have to be clear here, and this is why I know you guys don't want to talk to me, is because sometimes it's a little bit inconvenient to talk to someone who understands statistics, and unfortunately, a 0.4 correlation is a massive correlation when it comes to actual application in the environment. The end.
Right, I'm not just
fucking mic drop.
Okay, response.
Well, I was going to say in reference to this, what I was trying to say beforehand was the issue with the intelligence factor when they're talking about S&P variations, and the reason. Okay, no problem. But no, I have colleagues who are very much like you, so I'm used to it. Don't worry about it. But anyway, the whole point about that was when they're talking about S&P variations, and they're talking about, let's say, a dozen or so, or 9 or 10 or whatever, and they're talking about how they believe that this accounts for the IQ performance differences. I'm not a psychologist, so
I sure am, and I'm not allowed to talk on this, apparently.
Well, let's
well, that can be changed very quickly.
This is the point.
As I was
Andrew,
trying to
do you want to jump in?
Who?
Well,
Me?
hang on. Anyway, I'm going to keep going. So anyway, the S&P variation, when we look at SNPs and things of that nature, you have these SNPs have relevance because they have an animal model where they've done a knockout or a knock-in of a gene that SNP is involved with, and they see a difference in performance with, let's say, whether it's with a mouse or with primates. Primates are more ideal because obviously closer to humans, especially when you're looking at something like intelligence. But most of the time, research labs like mine, we use mice because they're much cheaper, they breed really fast, and they're easier to manipulate and do studies with. And you can't. It's not like you can just take a human and cut their head off and go look around what's inside there. That's not.
Well, I feel
obviously
like that's what you guys want on some level.
Oh, okay. Well.
Hang on. Don't put words in my mouth. That's not what I'm saying.
I'm sorry. I'm
I know you're salty right now. I can taste it. But
no,
anyway.
I'm really not salty. Well, I'm not salty because I'm being attacked. But yeah.
Aydin.
I'm not attacking you, Aydin. So.
Okay.
But the S&P variation, they'll do a knockout inside of a mouse, and they'll say, okay, well, this caused memory loss, or they didn't have good fluid intelligence relative to the controls or something like that. And then they'll say, okay, this is an S&P that we think has relevance, possibly as a site for investigation in humans. So that's when we go into the functional analysis, when we look at, okay, does that actually translate over to the human model? And unfortunately, more like the overwhelming majority of the time, is not the same in a human. Because as you can probably guess, a mouse and a person are very different, not just in terms of their brains, but genomically speaking. Because we have a lot of compensatory factors that can help back up when a gene's being downregulated and get it back and boost it up. You have transposable elements where a gene can literally, if it's in a section, for example, where it needs to be transcribed more frequently, it can jump to another section. They call them jumping genes as a nickname, but that can happen too. And a whole lot of other factors that a body has that we don't fully understand right now as to why it happens, but we know that it does. So we call this the translational valley of death, where this is the reason why it takes so much time, so much resources to get a drug to market that works for people. Because let's say you develop a drug for, like, let's say neuroinflammation, right? And it works great on the mice, right? And it seems to really help them if they've got some kind of disease, like, let's say, sickle cell as an example. But you try this in the human model, more often than not, it definitely doesn't work the same way. And so that's right now one of the biggest problems we have. It's like roughly when I was in graduate school, like, this is where 90% of all science goes to die. Now, in the past several years, we've improved that significantly because we can do what we call transgenic mice, where we give them human characteristics. We alter them as embryos to make them develop certain traits that are the similar or the same as a human per se. Like let's say in the vasculature, and that actually helps. Hopefully, it will help increase the odds. I don't know if it will in the end. That's something that's pretty recent, but we can do that. Or like I said before with the primates, the valley gets more narrow when you get closer to human from the get-go.
However, you're kind of... I'm so sorry. Can I ask you a question, though? What you're saying is fascinating, by the way.
Sure.
Fucking brilliant shit.
Oh, I agree. It's very fascinating.
But my question would be, so you understand this, how an IRB, that's what's called an institutional review board, works?
Yeah.
Can we conduct any sort of these types of research on humans?
Oh yeah, you're right. That's going to be a problem right there. Because doing a knock-in for a human, and you want to transfect them in vivo as an adult, that's not going to work. It just doesn't, like right now when they talk about, well, why don't you just CRISPR it? I'm like, dude, that's not how that works. The body will resist that effect right there. It'll undo the edits assuming they even happen in the first place. We have to do it in vitro right now.
So this is my point. This is my point, and it's the point that I think most of us are making. People who believe that race exists in some level, and we have evidence, and how can we collect our evidence, because we cannot collect it through the method that you are suggesting? How else do we collect it outside of social science research?
Well, you have to do functional genomics with you can do actual stuff with people.
Yes,
though.
we can. It's called twin studies. It's called twin studies.
Yeah, I know, but like again, it's just going to be slow. That's the problem, because we can't.
What are we supposed to do though, dude? Outside of twin studies, and I've seen this from you guys, that you request that that twin studies are not accurate or adequate enough, that we have to have clones. That is impossible. When you place the level of information required at a level which is impossible to reach, how can we in any way as scientists or individuals possibly contest?
I'm just a layman in this, but weren't the twin studies sort of a study that was done where the twins and basically the sample size was done outside of a controlled environment?
Okay, so you have a very okay. So let's talk about this. This is a person who doesn't quite understand how much we can control for the environment. Again, unfortunately, I am sorry, we cannot control for the environment entirely. We cannot, because such a thing would be unethical, my friend.
Yes. Yeah.
We cannot do
this. No, I understand the ethical implications. I get that. But what I'm saying is, with ethics aside and morality aside,
what you are asking
if they're not in a controlled situation, can I finish what I'm saying? Can I finish what I'm asking?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If you have them in ethics, I get it. But if you have them in outside of that controlled environment, where environment and nurture can influence your study, then how do you know the data you're getting is accurate?
Oh my God, it's almost like humans aren't. Oh wow, I am so sorry.
I'm a layman. I'm not a biologist.
I know.
So I'm not a
biologist. I'm a psychologist.
I don't care.
I am sorry, but to me, the thing that you just asked me is insanity. Because I'm sorry. I am sorry.
How? It's a logical question.
It is. I know it is a logical question. It's insanity to me, because to me it's like, woo, what a horrible thing to ask. You cannot.
Okay, I'll give you an easier one. How about this? I asked Gene this one. He seems to have a hard time with it.
Can I respond?
Okay, never mind. I was going to give you an easier one, but okay, go ahead.
Oh no, that's a very easy question for me to respond to.
Okay,
you can't. You can't, my friend. You cannot put people into a clinical.
Exactly, you can't.
You can't. So
we have all kinds of ability to account for this.
I get where you guys are coming.
Chris understands, right? Yeah, you've understood. This.
There's more implications like that you can't cross. I that study with the jail, like obviously you can't put people inside that and see what happens to the prisoners versus the guards, because that's just immoral, and they stopped doing that types of studies. But what I think what has been touched on is honestly a little bit of the weakness of not only studying genetics. I would love to, honestly, it would be with removing morals and ethics out of this, it would be interesting to know that from a biological standpoint, from a factual standpoint, it would be fascinating I would like to know that. However, I am on the side, Aydin, where I think your morals and ethics do come in, that you can't take human beings and subject them to this type of research and study, because it is completely controlled, and you can't remove nurture aspects and being raised within an environment, because we are social beings at the core. You put someone isolated by themselves for a month or whatever, they're going to go crazy. Anyone, it doesn't matter. That's
exactly right. Yeah.
That's the outcome. So I think you guys have made very good points on both sides, and this is where I couldn't reconcile being part of the psychology standpoint, because I'm very much a physical. I love physics, magnets in the earth. That's how it works. I don't care what anyone else thinks. I'm very much on that side as well, but I couldn't reconcile, unfortunately, and praise to you both, okay, doing your respective fields. That's why Kraut, I believe it's important to include both of you. That's just my opinion. But that gray area, I think now, to me, that is like the standpoint between how some people, you can't prove the existence of God, and then the physical community can't prove what's inside a black hole. I believe that is that gray area that we will not be able to understand as human beings. And the best I can say is to prove similarities of the brain and astrophysics. I don't believe in God, but I can understand how someone can, because I can believe in all the physics I want, but then when someone asks me what the fuck's inside the black hole, who created this shit, I'm at the same point as the next person who believes in God. So unfortunately, in my opinion, I think that this is like, you guys raised great points. I believe both, but I can't reconcile that, and that is a great area that I don't think is even to be settled on.
Can I quickly just say you something? It's 2:30 in the morning. The reason I'm in here is because people kept DMing me. Okay. What Jeff is talking about, this kind of conversation, is what we're doing in the server, and I just want to clarify this completely now.
We can get back to this. We can get back.
Before I go to bed,
please.
I still have hours of work to do, but yeah, the server exists as a data dump. That's what it is. It's a data dump. It's a discussion. Don't interrupt me. It's a data dump.
I would like to actually see some at the end.
And we're going to invite Andy, and he can see for himself.
Wait.
Let Kraut finish. Let Kraut finish.
Let him finish, but I want to.
No, let Andy. Yeah, if you have a question. I mean, one thing that JF brought up, which is like the sleaziest thing that he got out of his espionage. I was contacted 3 days ago by a New York Times journalist. Since he brought this up in a weird fucking way, I might as well address this as well. She was mainly interested, not really as much as in me as she was into Joan. She wanted to know the people I work with, so I introduced her to him, and I invited her into the server. I gave her her own thread, and then I asked all the biologists, chemists, and psychologists, and physicists, and what we not all have already, to write a summary about the work. Then I asked why they do this. Then I asked all the YouTubers in the server to write a summary of what they are and why they do this and that. Other than that, what do? We shitpost. We laugh. Okay, sometimes we talk shit about people. That's just part of it. Sometimes we post memes. But the main intention, the main core of the existence of the server is work. It's work. And it's hard work. It's a lot of things to do. I'm not a biologist. I don't know how often I fucking have to repeat this. I am not a biologist.
We know.
That is exactly why I contacted people like Joan. To get myself educated on this issue.
I think I want to ask you. Correct. I have two concerns, just because I've been like on DMs and stuff and being sent messages and stuff during this whole conversation, primarily about the allegations on your Discord or whatever, that private Discord of the doxing. There's two things. Someone says that they sent me a DM saying that I have everything and bullshitting you, and there is doxes there. And then there are people, and Zeph, I'm going to pull you into this for a sec.
No problem.
Yeah, I know of you from like a month ago, where you admitted to doxing or recording private conversation.
It's a smear campaign by Sinatra, but I can prove that. If anything you need, I can prove it.
I'm not sure about that.
I had actually.
Oh, you know me, Aydin, because I don't know you.
Oh, I know you.
But you know about my drama? Okay, well,
I know about Sinatra.
Can you stop acting like children?
Yeah, I just say
that's true.
Okay. What is your question, Warski? I would like to answer before go to bed.
Yeah. So, would you like to explain first, Kraut, you say this person saying they're going to release all these actual screenshots of doxes on that, and will there be any doxes leaked, or maybe
I can't think of nothing.
They won't be released in the way that you're expecting. Let me just say this. Can I please?
The only thing I can think of, let me look this up, is that, alternative hypothesis real name is there. That's probably all, but he has put his name out there.
We know Ryan Folk, whatever.
Let me go through the server threads. Nothing, no real names. It's just videos, tweets, videos. There's some of these are empty.
Well, except for Coach Redpill, but he already put his information out there anyway, so we did a background check on him.
That was funny.
Can I please say this?
Yeah, okay, wait. Aydin.
CRP.
Yeah. I'm a bit more calm now. You can ask me the questions you want. Take your time and I'll answer.
I want to ask you a serious question. Could you please not be
sure,
mean to me?
Please.
I don't have an issue with you. I'm not alt-right, and I don't hate you. I want to help. I've always only ever wanted to help, and I've seen you make major mistakes. You have made some major mistakes in these videos, and I am sorry. But as a scientist, that is what irritates me. It's not any kind of political thing.
Or personal?
No! It's not personal at all.
And it has nothing to do with the fake scientist that Gene himself said he inserted into the... Gene, I'm sorry.
I don't know I don't know about this. I don't know anything about this. Why
okay, that's fine, but I just want to let you know that John kind of admitted it on a live stream, and we have that recorded.
I don't know anything about any of this.
Everyone, now, hang on.
Stop instigating.
Now that
I was trying to say.
I'm not trying to do the drama. I'm trying to.
Guys. Joe Rubin, guys.
Chris Rubin.
JF, may you respond to the allegation that you admitted to bringing on a fake scientist in your stream yesterday or something?
Do you hear me right now?
Yep.
And guys, please. But before that, there's one thing I wanted to tell you.
Zeph is intentionally misphrasing my quote there. My original quote says, I have a scientist who's gained the trust of Kraut and who's been bringing back recording. Never has the scientist admitted, nor have I admitted, that he was engaged in any sort of sabotage in the sense of lying to Kraut about the science. This person simply brought back information. He never said something against his belief and never misled Kraut on anything other than the fact that he was gathering information.
But you do admit that you were in collusion with somebody in his server, though, right?
Oh, well, of course. How else would I have had these recordings? I've coordinated with someone who brought these recordings to me. This person did not lie about science to Kraut. He continued his own, what he thought was a good faith engagement, because he's still a fan of you, Kraut, by the way. He still wants to contribute to your cause, but he doesn't feel heard. And so that's all I will say about this person. He's not someone who's a friend of mine since a long time ago. He's someone who I knew from this case because he came to me and he was alarmed by the fact that he doesn't get his stuff heard in the Kraut team. Now, since we're here, and I want to comment on Zeph's earlier question on the problem of twin studies and the controllability of the environment. Robert Fleming, who wrote a great book that most of the people on the stream probably read, except Andy and the noobs, but the scientist on the stream must have read it, since we all talk about it in our videos. He said, the uncontrollability of studies in the natural environment that human societies are is not only a defect, it is a silver lining. The reality is, if we were to take humans and put them in cages that are super controlled, that wouldn't even represent the reality of a human. So what we would discover in terms of the development of their intelligence would not be relevant at all to human societies. It's a beautiful thing that there are parts of sciences that are looking at humans in their real world, because the real world is the only place where you can get the natural variability that genes have been exposed to anyway throughout our evolutionary history. So that's the silver lining of uncontrollable study, is that they relate to actual observable reality that can change our view of science for things that relate to our everyday life, instead of theoretical controlled environment. Now, I will ask, this is internet wants to know, and I will finish, and then you can take all the time you want to answer this series of questions. But the main question I would like to ask to Kraut and Synthetic Dissident, watching at least a part of my series or all of it, do you guys recognize that there were issues in your videos, do you disavow parts of your videos?
Disavow parts of the video. Okay.
The issues with
what issues explicitly?
You mean with the videos? Yeah, we do recognize. Yeah, we
so
do.
look, okay.
But not exactly what you think.
Okay.
I basically
you don't
just
know what I think.
I'm just of suggestions about what you think. I just wanted to say two things in response to what you said, which is the controlled environment is not just a theory; it's a basic requirement of any scientific research. At least that's at least how King Crocodile explained it to me. Secondly, we can't
do it in humans.
Don't stop. Learn some manners, girl.
I'm sorry, we just can't.
Okay.
No,
Second, I don't like that your channel got flagged, and I don't like that you have a strike. But do you recognize that secretly recording people in a private server is bound to freak people out to the point that they're going to flag your fucking stream?
You guys are fucking trying to like collect information on me. What the fuck?
No, we did not.
We just debunked that one, Aydin.
I don't really think you did.
Hold on. I want to recap.
Can I bring up something that Edgy said?
No, wait.
You said that is a lie. You have Costa Germanica's real name. Sorry. And Zeph also brags about doxing other people.
Whose real name?
No, I don't.
No, wait. I want to know this.
Screen capture didn't happen.
Reconquista Germancia.
Yeah, Reconquista.
Reconquista Germania.
Yeah,
he's one of the bigger alt-right YouTubers from Germany. Yeah, he has his own thread here. Let me go to it.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Let me take a look at this.
And
there are two archive links in it. Double Strategy for German Freedom Fighters. It's an archive of one of his YouTube videos. And the other one, this is posted by Maricon. It's an archive of one of his YouTube videos where he posted his own name in the title.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow, that's...
Okay.
So that's him.
He posted his own name in the title of his own YouTube video.
Look, if you're only trying to debunk the things that I'm saying, that's fine, because I think those are real arguments you can have, but that's not what I'm seeing, dude.
This idea? No, I'm really interested.
I think Edgy...
Wait, no, because literally like 2 weeks ago, people started turning up claiming that I was doxing Edgy Sphinx, that I was doxing Braving Ruin, as he's called now, that I was doxing David Seder, that I was doxing All Type. All Type's real name has been out there for 5 years or something. And here's another interesting thing. I've had Edgy Sphinx, Braving Ruin's real name and where he lives for 2 years. He gave it to me himself.
You don't find that terrifying?
No, he gave it to me himself.
Yeah, we know. We're scared of you. Multiple people. It's not just me. We're all afraid of you, dude.
Shut up for a moment and stop interrupting people. Learn some manners. If I would have doxed him, don't you think I would have doxed him fucking 2 years ago? He gave me his real name. He even gave it to Spino. He gave it to Spino, for fuck's sake.
I'm gonna have to like agree. Like there should be no Aydin, you say you're scared of Kraut. I don't think there should be any reason to be scared. And
why?
I do hold on.
Wait,
I do want
that says that her picture is on that fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
I wish
he says, does he have a screen cap?
Shown a screen cap of my picture.
Show us the screen cap.
It's all coming out apparently. Now, I'm not saying Kraut posted it.
Oh, I should post my picture of my face.
I'm not saying you posted it, Zep. There's someone who may or may have not, and we're going to find out tomorrow, who did post it. Now,
we're not going to be able to solve
unfortunately, because that's one person being a fucking...
I'll tell you who posted it. Destiny posted it originally.
Destiny?
Oh my god.
Yeah, he originally posted it, and it was shared on your fucking thing.
Fucking hell, are you really suggesting I'm in league with Midget Man?
No, I don't.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And you know what, Kraut? I know you don't like him either. This is why I'm confused by all of this. It's why I've been confused since the beginning.
Listen,
well, how do you know Destiny posted it?
Okay, he posted it on his Twitter. He posted my face on his Twitter. And called me a pedophile. Yeah.
Destiny's not even in the server.
Yeah, okay, but so that makes it so you can't find my
What?
image?
He uses Discord. We use Discord, so therefore somehow conspiracy. How stupid
No.
is that?
You're acting like a child. Hang on. somebody found the picture that.
I'm sorry. That's just
no.
that's just
I am. I'm sorry to you. Are you 3? Because the answer is somebody. Destiny posted a picture of my face on his Discord. Oh, and then, or excuse me, on his Twitter, and somebody posted that same picture on your Discord. Is that confusing to you?
Yeah. Did someone do that?
I mean, somebody probably did.
Is that in the recent?
But the problem is, like, let me make an analogy, okay? I'm gonna go to my Discord.
That because no, I really want to see that.
I'm gonna go to my Discord right now and look at mine. Oh, do I have a Discord about post Kraut and other people's docs? No, I don't. I have a.
Hey, let me guess. He left out the convenient part of what server it was in, or is it? I bet you it's just the actual screen cap.
It was yours. Yeah, it was yours, wasn't it? It was yours, Beth's, wasn't it? It was yours.
Oh no, that's okay. I'm gonna give Andy a link to my server and everything. He could sit there and monitor me for the next 10 fucking years.
Admit that you had about 10 different channels that were dedicated to collecting dogs on myself.
No, I had no channels dedicated to dogs.
I'm not saying you. I am not saying you at this point, Kraut. I am saying
if someone else did that, I would be fucking furious, but I don't see anyone doing it.
There was a channel dedicated to this. There was a server dedicated.
Sure. Out of all this, Aydin, you can confirm that no one is saying Kraut personally sent out doxes. Am I right?
No. Kraut did not do this.
Discord. I've been on Discord. I am on Discord on many servers.
Thank you.
Me being part of an actual server, I don't like if I get associated to people on that server when something fucking happens. It's not my fault, right? Like it's not Kraut's fault if he didn't dox anyone. So anyone.
This is what I told that girl: is that it's not your fault. Yeah.
Yeah. So Kraut, if you didn't dox anyone, you're like it doesn't even fucking matter. Yeah. It's whoever on that server, whoever's name is print screened, and Kraut. I'm not even saying you might even know about this. It might be someone. Did it previously, and then someone print screened it, and then that person, you know what I mean?
God, that's me. I'm kidding.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like I think that this guilt by association on fucking Discord, that's like following someone on Twitter and they end up being a pedophile, and everyone's like, "Well, you're following a pedophile," and you're like, "Bro, it's not my fault." So I understand that there's some drama, obviously surrounding that server. I don't think anyone's accusing you, Kraut, in particular of doxing anyone. They're just saying that server just happened to have some doxes. Will they have doxes? We'll find out tomorrow, apparently. So
you're going to come in and you're going to take a look.
Oh, Andy, I just want to point out that pretty much everybody knows how to do that. Log into Discord to do the inspect element so you can fabricate things in Discord. Unless they have video evidence of this.
We've got it, dude. We've got it.
No.
You're done. You're over.
Hold on. Don't try to interrupt me. You don't want me to say it.
Go ahead.
It has to be the Discord software, not the browser where you can inspect element, and it has to be a video of that information. If it's a screen cap out of context, that doesn't count because I can reproduce that and show everybody how it's done.
Thanks for letting us know. We know what you're doing. And the thing is, here's the thing.
You know, I'm educating the audience.
Okay, congrats.
On how that works, and that's
you're
exactly what
educating
Edgy
the
doesn't want me to
audience
do.
of how smug you are.
Yeah. By the way, to anyone who's going to send me the Discord at this moment, I can't trust that information now because
Andy, by the way,
you've had an hour
I was super fucking there were a couple people who were not on it. And it was kind of like these are the people that are left in the Skeptor sphere that I don't think are pieces of garbage. And you were among them. The Uzalu, Sargon. People who are good people. People who are not just trying to destroy others because they don't agree with them politically. And the fact of the matter is, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't agree with some of you politically, but that doesn't matter, really, does it?
We didn't just... Oh, God, this is pathetic.
Kraut, why don't you and I talk? Why don't you and I talk?
Aydin, just clear someone's name.
Good, Aydin. You can call me on Discord later.
I would love to. Kraut,
do it.
Please.
Just do it.
I would really like to.
I want to say one
Really?
thing. I was at replied by a Destiny. Told me to check Twitter.
Oof, no, I won't. I'll leave immediately.
Well,
He's trying to sue me, so I got to get out.
Oh, never mind.
Well, I have to.
I mean, you can add him, but like, yeah, he's trying to sue me. So
I'm not adding him. I'm not adding him. He just wrote she was doxxed by 4chan.
No, his fans doxed me. I have actually screenshots of it now.
Good. I'm gonna drop out. I'm not interested in this. You can call me on Discord, Aydin.
I will call you on Discord. Actually,
Andy, still be up for an
We're
hour.
gonna wrap it up anyway.
I'm sorry. This was emotional. That I'm not usually.
Honestly,
guys, don't worry about it.
Everyone, this is what happens. Okay, this is what happens.
Yes,
always online.
that's right.
I don't think anyone's shocked by the craziness that happened here.
But you do have to be careful.
So I guess we'll follow up soon. When
may I say something?
Yes, please, Azu.
Synthetic, thank you very much for coming on and speaking. That was a very fascinating discussion that you had with Aydin.
Yeah, Synthetic, I would also
that.
love to talk to you. And JF and I guarantee, I know JF didn't speak very much, but I know that his internet's kind of dicked. We would all love to talk. We would all love to, sincerely, all of us would. And yeah, I will be on. I'm gonna get on Discord and try to talk to Kraut as much as I can. However, I would say thank you, Andy, Chris. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Your chats. You guys are always the best. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, honestly.
Thank you for joining, Aydin.
And I want to. We are the extreme centerists.
Yeah.
I just want. I have a question too.
Can I just say something?
Yo,
me too.
I know. I hadn't. To be honest, I have no idea what's going on with the drama and stuff like that, and I'll be perfectly honest and upfront. But whatever it is, I hope you two sort it out.
Me too.
Thank you.
And I think, from what I could gather, oh, and he's gone. Damn
it.
But I wanted to ask JF a question.
Yeah, we can do that. I just want to give my final thought too with that. Like, you guys obviously kind of calm down. It is on feedback when talking, but you guys put that shit aside. Actual arguments that was fascinating, and that even I agree on, Aydin agree on, Synthetic agreed on. So, try and keep all that stuff, get all the personal shit out of the way, and then get to the hard facts. And then I think that there's more common ground that you'll be able to find on. But if you spend all the time worrying about this, then it's like, well, fuck.
Well, this
now,
is also
if something else comes out,
adding on to what you're saying,
the new information tomorrow. Sorry, the new information tomorrow. Whatever happens, you're gonna have to fix it. But if you fix it,
that's very true.
Then you can focus on fixing it, and then get that shit out of the way and talk about the real facts.
And honestly, too, yeah. What I was going to add to what you're saying is
everyone's good part
about this drama and stuff. I think the problem with this whole alt-right versus everyone else type thing is it's turned into flagging campaigns, apparent doxing,
wild accusations,
loss of jobs sometimes.
Yeah, you lost a job, just bashing people. It's literally become way more uncivilized than SPWs versus antis.
And
100%.
It's going to be way more uncivilized than fucking Parliament, and we all know how uncivilized that is.
Yeah, if everyone's about fucking free speech, so everyone claims, and then I hear doxing, like fear tactics, personal.
We're all adults here. We should act like adults when it comes to this.
I 100% agree.
And I think
this is
I agree too.
Like it's fine, like or joking with someone. I'm totally down for that. But then when you start stretching it beyond, like, it's literally become anytime someone makes an alt-right video, that person is flagged like off of YouTube. So it's like, who's really for fucking free speech at this point? I don't even know what's going on. Like, it's just literally this constant, instead of just talking about it, it just turns into whatever this is.
Yeah.
And
you know that you do the same thing that the social justice warrior accused you of. Just because you fans do stupid stuff, that all the skeptics are evil now. So you just say all alt-right are evil now. You can't say that. You are a bit collectivized.
I just want to say, I have so much respect for you guys, Andy and Chris, both of you.
And
Not just for this, not just for this. I talked to you the other day, Andy, about how I really respected you for talking about pedophilia, which is what a nightmare kind of conversation. And I'm sorry I got a little emotional today, but like this was something that I haven't been able to talk to Kraut in 4 months, and that was kind of very emotional for me. I just want to say thank you so much, and I'm gonna try to call him. We'll see if it happens. We'll see if he'll pick up.
Thank you for coming in and
Aydin, look, aside from our differences and stuff on the debate part of it, I will talk to Kraut.
Please don't dox.
I don't think
How about that?
I'm not a doxer, and I could prove any of that anyway.
Well, let's just assume that
aside from you, hold on. Aside from you slandering me,
I'm not slandering you. I'm scared. I'm scared of people, dude.
Okay, I get that. Aside from you slandering me, I'm going to still go and try to tell Kraut that I don't believe you were the spy. Okay.
I don't even know about the spying thing. Okay, but I'm gonna go try and talk.
The point is, anyway, I'm gonna go and try to tell him that I don't think you're the spy, regardless of all the slander that I've been getting. So I'll go ahead and still do that.
Well, it's not necessarily necessary for you to say that, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not necessary to say that I've been slandered?
No,
I have been slandered.
You don't have to rub it in her face.
Yeah, that's fine. If you guys like,
she just did it again while I was trying to tell her that I'm going to go and talk to Kraut for her that I'm a doxer.
I'm just trying to talk to Kraut right now.
Thing. Hey, may I say one? Okay, I was going to say one thing. Sorry, I was just distracted there. Is it bad for me to say that the spy is the least of the concern of?
Yeah, right.
Exactly. So there's bigger fish to fry, if you ask me.
Yeah, if there's dog.
Yeah, no, I get that. There's
matter if
here's the thing.
I can't
it's the debate. That's what's important. But I'm not going to just sit here and be called a doxer and then be like, oh, okay. I was trying to do a nice thing and try to tell her, hey, I'm going to go and talk to Kraut so he calms the hell down.
No,
but hey, if you're not cool with that,
that's cool. That's cool. I thought we were going to talk. I thought I was going to talk to Kraut. Whatever.
Now,
okay. Whatever.
What would you do in this situation? I mean, she has pretty big evidence that she will be doxxed. And it seems like it comes for you guys, and you come on and say, yeah, she's lying, she's a spy, and we don't do this, and she has evidence that you guys are doing it.
Yeah, you know
I mean,
why?
to be honest,
why we're calling bullshit on this is because.
What? I have.
John. Jesus Christ! I can't even finish. Can I finish this?
Okay, I'm sorry.
John was basically saying that he had all this mass evidence to incriminate Kraut. We go to watch the live stream. The initial reaction, yeah, we said some pretty fucked up shit in chat. But you know what? We realized, wait a minute, what is this? It's just a bunch of conjecture nonsense. It's just him saying some shitlord racial comments or whatever, like every shitlord has ever said. And then once we realized that, we just kind of ignored it.
Well, it's a little bit different when you're saying that race doesn't exist and you're the antithesis of racists. And
look, that's I'm not a biologist, but here's the thing.
Okay, this is too much. This is too much. Hang on. My dude. Zap,
honestly,
talk to me on Discord.
Sometime next week or something, after everything has settled and everything comes out and all the explanations, we'll have another. Yeah, we'll reconvene and have a massive. Same type of
jerk circle.
Yeah, jerk
circle.
And
I do want to say again, Andy and Chris for tolerating this. I really
Andy,
have so much.
I did fucking counseling. Okay, this is nothing.
Well, I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome, and you are really patient for putting up with all this.
No, welcome. Aside from the stuff, it was
a fantastic discussion.
Yeah, it was great.
I want to say one thing to Jean, though.
It's not starting those F.
I just want to point this out to everybody. Sure. The reason why you did all of this is because a layman, stumped you, and you had to delete it out of your life.
Is it really necessary to be so smug?
All right, he has to respond to this now.
Oh yeah, I'm smug. So John. What do you have
it might take JF a minute. His internet is kind of shit. But he's up.
Zeph has been trying to say that on the public space that he stopped me and that I deleted the audio. And then he claimed that he has a recording of him stumping me. We're still waiting for the release. Every time you say you have something, you then show it, and then it turns out that it's not as you present.
Hey, John, John, I posted it. I posted it in the side chat there, buddy. Not only did I stump you.
Are you going to let him
Not only did I
finish
stump
or
you,
not?
I even no. Don't try to interrupt me. Don't try to interrupt me. Not only did I stump you, I got you to defend pedophilia in the process.
Oh my God, he did not defend pedophilia. Oh my God.
He is
the
10 seconds.
The audio is already out there on the internet, and people can actually click it. And it's clear that I don't defend pedophilia. So you look like an idiot in front of the whole Warski.
Where's the leak? So you put it back up recently? Where's the leak? Because I was on your channel. I looked for that. I looked for that interview.
Posted it, my dude.
The only thing you did is you posted. You had. This is what happened the next day. You posted up your actual your debunking of Kraut's fourth video, and you posted up the video where Woozaloo basically cucked out to you and then, like, you know, turncoated and stuff. So yeah, that's the only two things you put up. My little interaction with you was not there. If it's there now, you just now put it up.
Because no one is
ready to go and watch it, because I basically had a point. I had you admit that you didn't know the answer to it when I asked you how basically fetishes and philias, how would they correlate to genetic influence, to non-anthropoid.
Before we have this conversation,
okay, I'm sorry.
I'm not even.
You will have to
have the answer to all scientific questions, you idiot. David.
You can add him, but that's not an answer. That's not an answer.
Yeah, I'd love to have you on and talk about.
You're not one to point out fallacies, Zeph. Oh no, don't. I'm calling you out right now. You have no room.
Appeal to decency. What else you got?
Hold on, everyone. I swear to God, one more person interrupts. I'm just hitting stop broadcast.
I'm gonna floor John. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna say I'd love to have JF on soon, because I like him and I want to like talk to him. Hopefully when he has better internet and stuff, and have him explain these the situation, because just calling someone a pedophile at the
I didn't call him a pedophile. I didn't call him a pedophile.
Oh, hold on, but you brought fire. You're bringing up another fire.
You brought up that he's okay with pedophile.
Trying to end the stream.
Yeah, and bringing that up in the last second before, like,
slimy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know it gets the audience thirsty for it, and I totally. I know.
It's more than that. It's this is a psychological fucking. This is a particular psychological sort of. Intent. We understand this. I certainly do, and I won't let you get away with it.
Stream.
I'm gonna do a quick litmus test. Hey, Aydin, go tell Edgy he failed.
In what way?
Zeph, you're gonna get
again. This is more of this. More of the same thing.
Come on, man.
Okay, I'm sorry, Andy. I'm sorry. It's your stream. I'm sorry.
You're not sorry.
You have these issues you need to talk about. Now's not the time. We can do it again happily. This is the end of the stream.
Yeah, this is just not how you do it.
That's all I'm saying.
You
can have your issues.
I want to end it with JF. I'll DM you. Let's talk soon, buddy. And thank you very much for time out of your day for coming.
Once again, thank you very much, Andy and Chris. I do appreciate it. I don't know if everyone else did, but thank you very much.
And the next person who writes Jim in the chat is getting banned.
What? At least he's not saying Jeff.
Oh, fair enough, Greg.
And Jeff.
Fuck yeah.
Anyways,
Zeph, even though everyone in the chat seemed to be very upset at you, thanks for coming on and batting for Kraut, to keep.
Yeah, thank you for coming on for Kraut with him. That was really great for you to do.
Yeah, I appreciate it, and I mean,
I imagine Kraut very much appreciates it too.
I'm gonna try to call him, guys. We'll see if it picks up.
Love you.
Love y'all.
Okay,
have a good one.
That's good. Yes, and Zeph, I have heard a lot about you. I actually watched one of your streams, the one where someone put. When you're looking through your Twitter and someone put a big black dick.
Oh, that sucked ass. Yeah, that sucked ass. Fucking Geek Thulu, man. I swear to God. Me and him got this troll thing back and forth. I swear. I mean, like, it's like a love to hate relationship, but yeah.
Thulu messaged me and he's like, yo.
That explains everything.
Like, watch that stream fast.
Yeah. I've been too lazy to go back and like edit this shit out because I don't even want to see a big black cock on my screen, So I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it later.
That's a lie, and that's a Warski thing.
Meanwhile, Andy be like, "Oh, this is the part I'm looking for."
Yeah, I'm like, Andy, we have to film. Stop looking at black cocks.
And also, everyone, Just really quick.
We are gonna read out the super chats.
Samantha Hyde. Okay, you know what?
You guys can peace out if you want. Patrons, hang out for a second.
Yeah, you know what? JF, if you want to head out, I'm gonna read some super chats. Zeph, I'm gonna
feel free to stick around.
Oh, okay,
JF
yeah, I'll drop out.
JF
Hey,
wrote-
thanks for hearing me out. That's all I ever ask for. I don't ask for any listen and believe scenarios. If I just encourage anybody, if they have any issues with me, I can prove anything. Just talk to me, DM me. I'm not hard to reach. So that's all I ever asked for.
Beautiful.
Have a good night.
Peace out.
All right.
Andy, Jeff wrote in the chat that he wants to have a final word if possible.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yes.
I mean, everybody's definitely. You got the final.
I mean, I've pretty much said what I wanted to do, what I wanted to say, but I will just say that a lot of people are interpreting this whole thing more emotionally than I am.
Absolutely.
First,
I
I appreciate that Kraut came here and he said, I disagree with flagging JF's video, even if it was based on a spy and based information. And so I know that we've been talking about spy, about doxings, everything that was done. I appreciate Kraut. I appreciate that he was here. I appreciate that he's against flagging, and I believe him that he is. There are some people around him who've been doing doxing, but it's not his fault, and that's the reality. He's not responsible for them. They hang around him. Like Zeph is somewhat slimy, idiot, but okay, he hangs around Kraut. So what? Zeph is responsible for being that idiot.
That's it. That's right.
I love Kraut. I love Aydin, and I love you, Andy. That was very fair, and it was great to have everyone.
John, I like having you on. You're very, very logical and calm and cool and collected.
Very articulate.
Yeah, so I like talking with you. And then
honestly, props on ourselves. The last few streams have been fucking massive topics, massive show up, massive audiences,
right.
And we try our best to moderate yelling into the microphones.
That wasn't too much.
It wasn't too much, but you know,
it happened.
So honestly, and everyone who watched and donated.
And I apologize if I got a little sharp with some people there.
Dude, I had the fucking.
Some people were like strailing off, and I'm just like, can we please just stay on topic?
Dave Rubin.
Also, JF, I do agree. Like, this is what I brought up at the end. I'm like it seems as rather than debating the science, it's become this big emotional fest,
thing, yeah.
And now it's banning, it's this,
and then
it's minute a flagging campaign, it's there,
and the minute synthetic or buddy starts to pop up and start asking questions, we start talking about some actual concrete things. Oh look, we all fucking agree on this shit. Well, why isn't it about?
There's just one thing that I didn't understand.
What's that?
I'll let you speak.
I wanted to ask JF 30 minutes ago a question. You have made these videos in response to Kraut videos, the fourth one, where a major part of the video was like the 6 genes. Did the alternative hypothesis say that there is a possibility that they inflict human intelligence, or did he say it is a fact?
So that's a very good question, and it points to one of the big straw men of this whole affair, and the reason why, when we are here on the Andy Warski stream, everyone agrees, yet everyone makes video against each other as if they were totally wrong. There's a problem here in the original interpretation of what alternative hypothesis is saying, and what chemical dissident has been, what the chem savant has been bringing today. As Aydin was pointing out, beautiful scientific discourse. But it's not contradictory to what alternative hypothesis has been saying. In other words, Ryan Falk, alternative hypothesis, he does believe that it's interesting to look at the science of genes. The science of genes is to the point where it tells us everything about the links of causality between heritability and intelligence. He believes it's more complex and that he still can make an article about it. And it's fun to look at these genes. But let's be honest, we don't know much about it, and the genes that we know today to be related to intelligence is probably just a fraction of the entire set of genes.
And like I said before, I would love to have further studies. I would personally, I know it's immoral, you can't fucking submit humans to this, but honestly, it would be fucking great. I would love to know.
I'm in the same boat, honestly.
I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care.
That's why I don't understand why, because scientific dissonance was a part of making that fourth video, and I don't understand why that part was still there. I mean, he basically just said exactly the same thing. There is a possibility that these genes inflict on intelligence, but we don't know. The
There's
same
one
thing
thing that I would like you to think about Black Dragon. Imagine the old Kraut, Me, and Alternative Hypothesis series of videos titling his video, The Alt-Right is Too Dumb For. Let's say Kraut had titled this video, Let's Talk About Race and IQ, instead of The Alt-Right is Too Dumb For Science.
Yeah, he sort of
I
like
think that we set himself a threshold that is impossible to reach. You're going to prove that Ryan Falk, a guy who has been studying genetics in his basement like a fucking autist for years, you're going to prove that this guy is dumb. No, I'm sorry, I have a PhD in biology and I cannot prove that this guy is dumb. So you're not going to succeed this. So if you start the discussion, instead of calling the other side dumb, saying, let's look at what the other side is really saying and see what we can agree on, which is what we did today on the stream.
I appreciate
we all agree on one position, we just don't agree on how to name it.
And that's fine, but I appreciate that. And you know, it's like, I like the fact that I almost completed a master's. It's just, it wasn't for me, but I had fucking straight A's in the master's. But nice to have someone who's educated like yourself. There's PhD, other by the buddy with the synthetic guy. He was
I thought you were pointing at me. I'm like, why?
No, not you. No, you don't have
I'm a
PhD.
researcher.
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure you didn't mean Andy.
Yeah, the other guy.
Like,
It's nice
the
to
other
have that.
smart guy.
And I'm saying it's like that. That attitude has to be at the forefront when you're talking about this type of shit. And if it's not, then honestly, I don't. It doesn't matter what degree you have. If you can't hold your shit together and talk about the facts, then it makes no sense to me.
I want to DM you soon, buddy, and then we'll do a stream discussing this way more in depth. I'd love that. That'd be cool, dude.
Yeah. All right.
Bye bye.
All right, JF.
John.
Thank you so much, bud. And
thank you.
Yeah, man. Awesome.
We're
Love JF. He's great.
And guys, I know Black, Azu, and Graham. Dear God, I know it's just supposed to be us hanging out, but thank you guys.
Happened.
Thank you guys for
I was
through
at
with
one
that.
point. Someone tweeted, "Look at Andy's fucking face." I'm just like, what did we
that was just some fascinating conversations. I mean,
we have one of these streams now.
Yeah,
it was the Amos stream last week. What the fuck?
What was the third point? That
oh my god, I moderated that Amos Z chat the whole time. I wanted to just like fucking hang myself.
May I say one thing before we wrap up anything?
Yeah.
Everyone watching now, I'm going to stream on Twitch in about 25 minutes. If I get 75 viewers, or I'll say 25 minutes to half an hour, I'm going to eat something. If we get 75 viewers, I become a fucking partner. Twitch, Warski game.
Head on over.
75 people watch me speedrun fucking Mario. I'm a partner on Twitch. Anyone who's interested, 20 minutes to half an hour.
Oh yeah, by the way, Andy.
Just saying. Yeah.
That game, that
John Boyd?
Fortnite is actually really cool. I think you're gonna like it.
Fucking pumped. Everyone.
So after you've done
wait.
Mario,
What about the Kilroy drama?
No,
that's not.
You know what?
but we haven't finished the drama list yet. We still got that part.
Bring Dave.
Black
It's like a piece of pie.
Bring everyone in. I want to say, Black, this was your idea. You're like, I want to talk about the Kraut and T situation.
I know. This is all your fault, Black.
This is all your fault, Black.
And then I'm just on my DMs and I'm like, Kraut wants on. I say John or Jean?
Jean.
It's like
Jean-Francois.
Jean. Everyone.
Jesus Christ.
So sorry.
Everyone. I just
Twitch.
my shit.
Twitch in half an hour. I'm very sorry.
God damn.
It was
you know what?
It was 3 drops. 4 drops.
Yeah,
5.
You're cleaning that. I'm just kidding.
Oh no! I'm cleaning 5 drops.
I'm just kidding.
But Andy,
follow me on Twitch. I just want to be partnered tonight. Let's make it happen.
Let's do it. And we can redo another stream, just us.
Yes,
guys.
Black as I mean, it was another stream next week if you want.
Friday.
That would be great.
Can I just say something,
please? 2 sentences.
I know. That's why I'm like.
All right. First of all, this was one hell of a roller coaster ride of a stream, and it was just fun to sit back and watch it all fold. And it was very fascinating about the science. And I will admit proudly, I am no scientist. I'm not Walter White, but you know, at the end of the day, I think I've learned a lot about the whole science thing, and I do appreciate that. But also, I do know that these false accusations that go on are nothing new. Like, you know, oh, you doxed me, you're a pedo. You know, this was the same shit that was happening with Grade and Keemstar and all that stuff. Now, you know, it's just basic. Now, I like Grady Underrate and I like Keemstar, but what I've learned from that situation was that, you know, sometimes things can go a bit too far. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And then people decided
I believe everyone should be open to criticism.
That's
well,
right.
look, people ask me, hey, Andy, why don't you criticize this or this or that? I'm like, because every time someone talks about that thing, someone's doxxed.
Yeah.
And I don't care. I'm not a fucking martyr. I want to have an entertainment.
I think freedom of speech is very intertwined with people who get so offended easily.
Yeah.
Like, it's just too much. Like, for example, I've been speaking to Grade A Under A for a few months myself. And we were talking about the commentary community and how you know, very, very egotistical the community can be. And we were talking about it for some time. And the point I'm making is that when you take a step back and look, then you start to take a look at yourself and think, do I really want to be a part of that? Or do I want to like talk about more important things? Do you know what I'm saying?
Or just even just have some fucking fun.
What's the thing?
It can be fun from time to time, but then like, you know.
Well, look, dude, just an example with this stream. I had fun on this stream. You want to know why? Because instead of everyone just being in their own corner, doxing or copying or planning,
show up.
We all just show up. And fight it out.
Oh, don't get me wrong. The drama can be fucking funny at times.
Okay.
I enjoy it. Very productive.
This is the new day.
Fuck you,
sorry,
Tonka. Kiss my black ass.
And yeah.
Is that like the right cheek or the left cheek, Chris?
Yeah, but all I'm saying is that sometimes it could be taken a little bit too literally or too far, and you need to put the brakes on sometimes. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, totally. I'm gonna take a piss, Chris. Do you want to read?
Yeah, I'm gonna read out.
I've been holding this in for like Warski games 75. Watch me do a speedrun of Mario. Or are you staying?
Yeah, potentially. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going to beat a record for. I'm not even joking.
We're going to beat a record for something.
We're going to beat that. We're going to beat that record.
We will get
16th place.
We will get it. And I want to say one thing that, again, which I've been saying this whole fucking time and no one's listening to me, with all this race shit.
Everything is racist.
Everything's bigoted.
It's not that. That's a good guess. He mentioned about genetics and race, and he mentioned Asians being the top, and nobody gives a flying fuck. No one's getting outraged. No one's saying anything. And I'm like, well, if we're going to fight black versus white, why aren't we fighting with the Asians? But no one.
It's like I just said earlier. It's like, why aren't the Asians just saying, fuck you all, get out? I mean, you guys are clearly the ones up top.
And no one's saying anything. I'm like, well, both of y'all.
Ask a question. Huh? Are you doing a stream next week? Did you say?
Yeah, I guess we're gonna run another one of these because, like, fuck, like.
Oh, please do.
We're gonna follow up.
10% patrons and 90% drama.
Just the patrons just sit in the corner, and 90% of the drama comes in.
Yeah, seriously.
But I very much enjoyed the stream.
I think the problem with what Chris is saying is not the black and white. It's because white people see that sometimes black people get like affirmative actions and stuff.
What do you mean?
Yeah, but if black people get affirmative actions, then white people don't feel as if they are equal to them.
Yeah, see, and that's the issue. No, people don't feel like they're equal at all. I'm like, here in fucking Canada, I see everybody as equal. I don't got no problem.
And that's why nobody talks about the Asians, because the Asians don't get shit. They have to work harder.
That's right. We don't care. We just they fucking. There's a huge damn Chinatown. You don't hear a fucking complaint. They come in, they set up shop, and they don't fucking say anything. They just go back home and they enjoy their families.
I mean it like that. If you are a white person, you see the black person has to work less, and the Asian has to work harder than you. Then you said, well, why is the black person working less than me?
Yeah.
I will say something about. Can I just say something?
Yeah, go for it. I'm gonna read super chats.
Can I say something?
Yes.
The very fascinating thing about Asian culture and the Western culture that what I've seen is that in the UK, schools, you know, we fuck about, right? That's basically what goes on. But when you compare that type of school, even America, to Asian schools, they are so dedicated. And as a result, they're like 10 times smarter than the West, because their education system and their mentality, they're just so dedicated.
Yeah, well, and even to the point where it's not necessarily dedication, more as it's discipline. And
yeah.
Unfortunately, to the point where some kids commit suicide and shit because there's too much pressure that they face from there. So there's pros and cons to that attitude. I still believe in discipline, do it, but they need to ease up just a fucking little bit, because
there's pros and cons to everything, but you know, there are, you know, extremes, as you said yourself.
That's right. But there are benefits to doing that kind of shit. So it's like, you know, you do have to have discipline and fucking work for something, otherwise you're not gonna fucking get anything. So like, well, you know,
exactly. You know, I work for pretty much everything I have, to be honest. And I'm glad to say I'm proud of that. And you know, you're right about you know, working for what you have, and I respect that.
Yeah, that's it. That's all we've been trying to say this whole fucking time, and then all this drama shit.
Anyway, to be honest, I never expected. Sorry to interrupt. I just want to say one thing. I never expected this whole stream to be such a like a roller coaster ride, as I said before. Never expected that. I was just sitting there watching, just listening.
Like, welcome to Drama Land. Woo!
I blame Black Dragon, so he's.
This is all Black Dragon's fault, officially. He's the one that wanted to bring up this topic. We just wanted to talk about net neutrality in Kilroy, but no.
There was so much I wanted to say about net neutrality. There was so much I wanted to say about net neutrality.
I know, there's so much I wanted to talk about Kilroy. We didn't even
that was the only I know, because that's the only thing I pretty much were more interested in. I had no idea about this drama.
To my defense, I asked them first if they want to talk about it offline. They said they are okay to talk live to it. And I could not imagine that all the other peoples want to jump on.
Well, we'll talk about things next week, okay? We'll have you guys back, and we'll go over those two things, and hopefully there'll be some more new updates on this.
Well, I think the stream in general was important and very productive, because it got a lot of conversation out that just needed to be talked about, you know.
Is this drama going to continue till next week? Is this drama going to continue next week?
Probably, and
we're going to get like a whole new set of people and a whole new set of drama. We're never going to talk about our topics.
We have to look forward to tomorrow, because they said that Edgy Sphinx wants to release like this expose of the doxing site or something.
What? Jesus. Okay. Just got to read chats quickly. Let's see. We got, I don't know where we actually fucking ended, and probably sounds like all this like hate stuff, but we'll see. Psychotic Cognition, $100, $2. Aydin is a social scientist waifu. Cult of the League, 125 PHP. What the hell is that?
Degrees?
No, the currency. Filipino, I don't know. As a proctologist said, this too shall pass. Just stay calm, be honest, and don't delete anything. That's good advice. Max France, $2. She needs Johnson's baby wipes. No more tears. Max France again. Can we talk about Kilroy now? Next week. Booberly. Oh my God.
Sorry, go on.
Uber next week. Anthony Caputa. It's all true. Why is that blocked in the first place? How do we know you didn't delete anything? Damning evidence. You have no credibility. Max France. $2. Oh, for fuck's sakes, more tears. Pathetic internet drama. Yeah, well, it is what it is.
There's always going to be internet drama. I mean, come on.
Lurker, $2. You smug fuck, you're a cunt for this shit. Kraut. Okay. Jeff L. Bambino, $5. Warski, how you guys? Missed you all in your streams. We miss you too, Jeff. By the way, nice interview with Destiny. He's my favorite Twitch streamer. Samantha Hyde, $5. Kraut is a piece of shit. Confirmed. Damn. People donate for this. I don't get it, but thank you very much.
Trauma sells.
Yeah, I know.
I guess so.
Watch out, Keemstar. Warski's coming after you. I'm telling you.
Warski alert.
Warski alert.
Warski alert. What is up?
Yeah. You're gonna find out the spy was Zeph, the Guardian. $5. So this is where people putting all the cards on the table. Thomas, I can't pronounce his last name. $10. PLN. F Zeph. Braving Ruin did that. William Mont. Perg, $2. Kraut trying to smear JF. Skeptic Justice Warrior. Natra, buy your FZF shirts from failure now. Big Fat Brian, $5. I pinned the Discord. Let's get Warski in it. He'll probably check it out. And Zasu July, $5. Stop respecting because of Rage After Storm. Fuck you, Kraut. I don't know what.
Did he just say fat accepting? Or me, he is a.
I thought I heard that too.
No, he said stop respecting because of Rage After Storm. Fuck you, Kraut.
Okay, so I did mishear that. I was just like, what?
Maybe I mispronounced.
Can I ask you a lot of question? What do you think of the fat acceptance shit? Just out of your opinion.
Oh, it's shit.
It's retarded.
Being fat is shit.
Being fat is fat, and that's that.
Yeah. Like I'm of the opinion, like, yeah, you should have a healthy sense of self-esteem. You should be comfortable in your body, and if you're okay with being fat, like Patrice O'Neill or fucking Fluffy, whatever that guy's comedian's name is, they know they're fat. They know they're gonna fucking die. They don't care. So
it's like
happy with it. Like you can't get yourself better self-esteem. Then do something about it. Become fit. And if you don't, then what do you want from me? Like, fuck off. Just be happy. If you're fat, you're gonna die. Acknowledge it. If you want to change it, change it. I support you. Done.
I basically made a recent video about fat acceptance. It wasn't a rant. It was just like taking the absolute malicious piss out of the fat acceptance movement, like a bit of a skit. Like I had it was well received by a lot of people who were watching. Of course, I had one person saying, "Oh, how dare you!" I mean, the whole point of that video was me to be a bit of an asshole. That was the point. And I did one, like, I visited a house and this fat acceptance person was a ghost. And this fat person who's a ghost was saying it took death. This is what I said to make me realize that I made a mistake. I don't trust these fat acceptance losers. So, you know, it was just a random it was just some random I just came up with and all that stuff. And
I say it like this. If you have to go like a 6-story building into stairs, and if you're at the top and you're out of breath, then you probably need to go to the gym.
That's it.
They'll burn them down if they got their way. Trust me.
I gotta read a couple.
Fuck all the gyms. They're offensive.
I'm not gonna read the super chats that are just bashing people. So because there's a lot. Unfortunately, but so I'll read a couple ones and we'll finish it up here. Gabriel Montreal, $2. Where is Bill Nye when you need him?
I know exactly what that was about.
Streams, $2. Can we please go back to making women cry? Yeah, I wasn't down for that. You know,
feminism.
People got lost in the science talk.
Yeah, it was good. Actually, that was a nice little.
I loved it. I'm the biggest fucking science nerd, so I was like all into that.
I'd be on for it too. Ishak Jamdo, $2.
Me too. I love science.
This has turned into a shit show.
I already tweeted it out earlier today. There was gonna be a shit show. Nobody read it.
Duncan South Roner, $2. Do not interrupt me. Proceeds to interrupt. That's true. And let's here, someone donated $2. Silly putty is fun to say. I miss Naked Ape. And Donkey Hobo 34, $2. Can you find me an Asian girlfriend? Buddy, just grab a ticket to any Asian country. You'll get one in 2 seconds as soon as you land. You'll be axed as the anti-MGTOW. I still find it funny that people were attacking Zeph when it was Kraut that was doing the yelling. And here's the best one we're going to end on. Dave 55811 donates $5. Thank you. I came to this stream late. What did I miss?
A lot.
You missed the stream.
Go watch the 3-hour stream or whatever it is. Dear God. Anyways, guys, thank you everybody who donated in the chat, and we'll address this stuff next week, I guess. So, and we'll have you guys back next week Friday for a stream on Kilroy and net
neutrality.
Yes, we'll get to it.
Yeah, fuck you, ass pie, for taking away net neutrality. You fuck.